Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. How we all doing?
Woo!
It's Explorers of Eardsihimmle. Hi. It's Explorers of Eardsihimmle.
We're about to enter the water level.
The cries in Water Temple. It was the only thing I said in the friend around and find out.
Welcome back to Explorers of Eardsihimmle, where I, Archie, bring together several friends from across the internet to play a GTRPG show. Hi, friends. Hello.
It's a show?
I like to think so. We've been doing this for years now.
I'm so immersed. I'm like
That's a surprise to
living
me.
Existential crisis. I'm joking.
Am I Rymac? Am I Wolf? Oh.
Alright, so before we get on into today's session, we're going to go through some quick EOE announcements and then we'll jump on in, starting with get my notes out here. So, first and foremost, I think by the time this episode comes out, next week we will be running our first giveaway for an adventurer's guide for A5E. So if you are paying attention, if you're keeping up with everything, then by all means make sure that you acknowledge yourself in the chat. We'll be doing a code for the chat. So if you are looking to grab a book, we will be doing a secret code right before break, and then we will go ahead and pick somebody out who uses the code word in the chat, and then we will reach out, get your information, and make sure that you will get your book sent to you. Let's see. And following that, we are currently up to date on everything, including podcasts, and as well as our Patreon stuff. We are also going to be quite recently including a lot more shorts to our YouTube channel in hopes that it might see some interest with the fan base and therefore on. But if you guys would do us the kind favor of making sure that if you ever catch them, give us a like and also leave a comment. We want to hear some of your favorite moments, and we might actually turn them into some YouTube shorts. We will see. So yeah. Let's see. Let's see. I don't think that there's too much else for me on my end. So with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna throw it over to Kendra for some sponsor announcements.
Our lovely sponsor announcements. Hooray! You'll see in the upper left corner the icons of our various sponsors. We're going to start with EN Publishing and their Level Up Advanced 5th Edition. This is that book that Aaron was talking about for the little giveaway there. So, pay attention to the instructions and make sure you enter the code properly. We'll get you set up with the giveaway, and a lucky winner will be chosen. Just remember, you can only win this book once. So, you can enter as many times as you like, but if you win it once, that's it. That's all that we can do for you. But we'll be happy to pay for it, and you'll have a free Level Up 5th Edition book.
As well as the included PDF that comes along with it.
Which is very convenient, especially when I'm sitting there just, oh no, I forgot how this works.
Yeah.
But it's not just players that it's really handy for. This Level Up 5th Edition book is also designed for DM creativity. Aaron, for example, he's able to allow for so much more complexity in his world. He started this years and years ago, and now Eardsihimmle is this crazy world. It's got all these new tools, new technology, this, that, the other thing, and all the mechanics that EN Publishing supplies allows for crazy sessions, and it's just fun. It's just plain fun.
Yeah. All right.
And before I forget, if you want to get one of these books and you don't want to bother with entering a contest, go right ahead and click that link in the description with the discount code EOE. You save a chunk of change, and we get a little bit back.
Yeah.
Next up on the list, we have Volante. Aaron isn't wearing any Volante design today, but he usually has a stylish shirt, a stylish vest, maybe even a jacket. But it's not just clothes that they have. Volante design may feature fast fashion that's sleek, modern, and long-lasting, but they also have some very cool accessories like capes, scarves, gloves, bags, patches, pins. I even have a little desk mat here that is fantastic quality, and it's so smooth and easy to use. My mouse loves skating around on it. It's fantastic. What you can do then is check down below in the description. Again, the link, the code, you save, we get some back. Everybody's happy.
Yeah.
And last but not least, we have D&T. As per usual, I am enjoying more of this Underdark and chill. Honestly, it is such a huge amount that I got. I will be working through it for a long time, but it is just so tasty, I don't mind at all. D&T has all sorts of different flavors, herbal, black, green teas, all sorts of things. They've got teas of the month, they've got a dragon tea series, they've got all sorts of subscription stuff. What more can I say? They got everything you need for tea, especially for D&D time, so. Oh, that's good. Anyway, just like everybody else, link is in description, discount code EOE, you save, we get some back. All good.
Yeah. Alright. Well, that being said, I do not think there's too much else in terms of announcements. So, my friends, are you ready for today's session?
No, I forgot
think
my
so.
swimsuit.
I think we all did.
Alright. Well, that being said, let's go ahead and get on into today's session of Age of Exodus. So, where we had last left off. As our adventurers, after falling deep into the first major level of the dungeon and began their adventure on the way back up, found themselves in the throes of not just only fate, but in the dangers of the dungeons itself. Between escaping the after effects of the floor boss, and as well as short interaction with Cirrus and Adara's father, to combating against a Minotaur who had been infected with the poison that had driven him insane for weeks on end, and finally making their way up to the 7th floor, the Great Basin. As the hour gets late and the weight of your minds and bodies begin to struggle forward. You find yourselves at the precipice of the next level. But alas, there was one interaction yet to be had, as the rest of you slightly move on, leaving behind Vale and this mysterious black cat staring from the shadows.
She goes up to them. Are you going to help or just watch?
Well, I find that my presence here is already being quite helpful, nonetheless.
Oh, how gracious of you to follow and watch with your passive presence. Imagine how much would be avoided if you actually did something.
Oh, trust you me. If I ended up helping you directly, I believe the price would be a bit too much for you even to bear.
The He just huffs at him and then turns on her foot and leaves.
Waits a minute as you get just slightly out of eye shot. Hold on. Hold on. Do you really want my help?
Yes. Well, I did, at least. I cannot afford a price with some gestures to him. Mysterious pretty boy Catman that seems to know things he shouldn't. My team's lives are at stake, and I will not gamble them with unknown.
No. I said direct assistance. My direct help. And I'm looking to provide indirect methods. These particular methods are a little bit more free, if I am to assist, but since I have no intention of throwing you and your friends into the maw of purposeless danger, and I want you to trust me, mayhaps a cat's paw is not too inconvenient.
She squints at him before squatting down. Why do you want me to trust you?
Well, you and I share the same goal. For whatever lack of context that I can provide, or any context that I want to provide, you and I have the same enemy. And I intend to assist with the decimation of the Order of the Shard's End.
There's like a ripple that goes through her at hearing this. Her jaw clenches. If that's what you aim for, I will help you, and in turn, accept your help. And she, reaches a hand for a moment, and then she pauses, though I'd rather shake the hand of your other form, not make a deal with the paw.
He sits and sees the ripple for a second, and you can kind of see as the eyes glow a bit. Well, I appreciate that you're willing to accept my help, considering it extends just beyond me. You'll also be helping out my friend as well, just so you are aware. I don't want to play any tricks, and unfortunately, due to the limitations of this peculiar form of magic, the Paul will have to do.
Wait. A friend?
Yes. You know my friend. The rather tall, dark, cool drink of Celsian water.
A Celsian... what? Amun-Ra? That man. Though I suppose I understand why he avoids answers now. Very well. She will shake the toe beans.
Yeah.
The two beans! Beans!
They are as soft and as unbelievably just squishy as possible.
She resists the anime sparkle of like, oh. She's like, no.
I look forward to our allyship. Now, as for my indirect assistance, are you aware that whilst witch oil does have certain value, there are other valuable things down here in the dungeon as well, such as luxuline crystals. They are very useful when it comes to the radiant magic that they provide. Though usually unbreakable, they find themselves to be quite useful for those of your particular skills. And would you look at that, you already have one in your pocket.
Do I now? How convenient. She kind of reaches into her pocket, pulls out some crystal.
Yeah. About that chunk that you had taken down from that shrine from earlier. It still radiates with energy itself, magic. That right there is a conduit for magic. Maybe an artificer might be able to embed it into your bracers for greater effects, but for right now, should you attempt to try and channel some healing magic through it, you might find it quite useful, as it, you'll find its radiance to be quite full of vitality, to say the least.
Let me see. Useful. She nods, puts it away. Thank you.
Of course. That being said, though, unfortunately, there are a lot of things currently up in the city that I need to take care of, and this little one will be keeping a close eye on the rest of you. So, if you ever need more assistance in identifying something, a pet and a scritch will do just fine.
I see. Does it want to follow from afar or climb on my shoulder?
Well, it's really up to them, isn't it?
I pet the cat's head and just see what it does.
It leans into the scritch.
Yeah.
Quite happy, this one. Alright then. Well, best of luck, Veil Aurora. And
she nods. And then straightens up.
And you see as the glow in the eyes fade and they become a bit more dull, but the gold and the silver remain the same. And you see, without the channeling of the master through this tiny little familiar, the cat kind of just does what it wants to do at this point.
Okay. don't know, she'll... Tap at her shoulder to see if it'll jump up.
Make me a... Actually, no. Your passive animal handling check will convince the cat to kind of just jump up. You can hear the slight sounds as the claws dig into the outfit a bit as it climbs up, and it kind of just perches itself right behind your hair and kind of just hides a bit under the armor. Nice and warm.
Okay. Yeah. Alright. With that, she'll go catch up with the group.
Alright. As you do, you find yourselves walking into the 7th floor, the Great Basin. Here you see what looks like to be tons of massive pools of water. You see the structures of rocks as water flows under them, like rivers, and you see what is along the side, this one massive waterfall that goes all the way down to some of the lower floors. If you decide to take that dive.
No, we're not diving again.
Yeah, no, thank you. We want to go home, please.
Here you find bioluminescent plants that keep the entirety of this floor dimly lit. Something that I would want to fully acknowledge is that a dimly lit area does provide a slight obscure effect. So, in order to make any useful perception checks, if you do not have dark vision, you will need to make active perception checks in order to see certain things. Those of you who do, you find yourselves not as affected.
Well, this is a very curious plant, and Sirius will like to pick a couple of them just to keep as samples.
Of course, you pick up some basin moss.
Some what moss? I didn't catch that.
Basin moss.
Basin moss, gotcha.
Yeah, as you pick it up, a kind of small patch of it, and it is, as I said, bioluminescent, so it kind of has this very, like, fluttery reaction in your hands.
Ooh. He will carefully wrap it up in cloth and stick it in a pouch.
Of course.
Cirrus,
Yes, what's up?
do you have any experience in working on armor or enchanting pieces?
Enchanting, no. But I can do some basic repairs. It's not like
Nice.
mending, but I can stitch things back together if you need.
Okay. That's good.
Would Cirrus notice the new addition to Vale's shoulders?
Let's see. That depends on how stealthy the cat wishes to be. Their passive stealth is higher than your perceptions.
Well, I imagine then Cirrus wouldn't be looking for it, so.
Yeah. So, fortunately, you do not notice this creature. It's just Vale, as it always has been.
I'm pretty sure we can find, like, somebody who's a little bit more apt with enchanting. Probably when we get back up to the top.
You are
Yes.
aware of a pretty skilled artificer already, your guild master.
I mean, we can talk to Vance. He probably has a better idea than we do.
She nods. Sounds like a plan. How do we want to go about this next level?
Aside
Well-
from carefully, I'm not sure.
We're just kind of following. Oh god, what is the Minotaur's name again?
Titoris.
Tataris? Yeah. We're kind of mostly following him at this point. He's knows more than we do.
Yes.
What is this Great Basin?
Well, what I have always kind of assumed is that this was a massive subterranean aquifer lake that ends up pouring over as he points towards the massive waterfall. And then in some of the major rock areas as it falls on each side before deeper further down, it fills much of the pathways with big puddles of water to where it has eroded kind of under the rock to where it flows out further into the Great Basin. Keeping close onto the major rock pathways is probably the best bet, but it is also recommended to have a careful step as water and rock and moss makes things very slippery.
I will
Yay.
uncoil my 50 feet of rope again. And just hand it out.
Child leash again! Woohoo!
Woo!
Probably for
Alright.
the best. We all at least hold on while traversing the slippery rocks. Don't need
Yep.
any cracked skulls on the way.
Better that we all catch each other just in case.
Indeed.
As you guys begin to walk through, you see that there are like these small little alcoves and groves and grottos that still have like quite a bit of water. It is very obviously damp here, so there is very little chance that you will not be waking up wet if you decide to camp here tonight.
I think we just should get through this floor altogether then.
As Cius Tataris kind of takes the turnaround. However, it probably would be best that we decide if whether or not we wish to stay here or press onward.
Is this the driest patch that we can see nearby?
There is a pretty open and dry area, but again, it's... there's a lot of water in the air here, so it's kind of hard to avoid.
Moist.
Yeah.
Well, there's humidity and then there's dry spots on the ground, so if it's just humid but the ground is pretty dry, this may be the better candidate for where to set up, at least for the night.
So,
Yes, I will admit that I'm a bit spent on energy for spellcasting.
Then let us break up.
I mean, we still have that other tent, but like I know Abel has that, or did he hand that back to Vale?
he does have he has the Dr. Montgomery's magical morphing
Yeah.
tap.
Yeah. Because Adara would kind of look at Briar in the back of the group going, I would suggest, at least for you, to not be out completely in the moist air. Tara?
That's a fair point.
Yeah.
I'm
I think
going
it
to
only
start...
fits like 2 people in there or something like that.
Sounds
There are
right.
there are 2 beds in there, but I imagine there's maybe room on the floor for an extra person to lay down.
I'm gonna dig out a moat around us, just in case any water tries to seep into the area. I'm gonna mold earth and try to make us a little bit of a moat around us. So, yeah.
Okay.
I'm just thinking with all the water leaking in, the last thing we want is getting swept up in any currents or... Yeah.
Any
With comfortable sleep.
surprise flows of water.
Exactly, yeah. I want us getting comfortable rest.
Of course. As you guys find yourselves in what is one of the many openings, and as dry as it possibly can be for the entirety of this floor, there is this massive open area where the water flows directly under it, and it seems very stable, and it has been here for quite some time, so it's not just gonna give out from under all of you. As you set up camp, you notice for all of you what is the natural wildlife that has thrived here, between what looks like to be flying fishes and various other kind of like sprightly looking creatures that kind of pop in and out of the water, minding their own business. You see what looks like to be some local turtles that have kind of nested between the water and the upper patch, just looking to be left alone. This place is alive.
Well, Cirrus would certainly be interested in breaking out his notebook and probably trying to sketch out these creatures that are here.
Of course.
It'd be more dangerous to try to collect one, so hey, having a picture of it.
Of course. Just a little preemptive here. And at this moment, you guys will have a bit of time amongst yourselves to do what you want.
Briar, I think, is going to approach Cirrus.
He'll
While he's-
look. He'll look
While he's
up from
doodling a
his-
turtle.
He'll look up from his sketch and just be like, "Oh, hey, Briar. Yeah, what you think? I've still got a few lines to get here, but
It's adequate. But that but that's not why I'm here.
hey, I guess you're
Ouch.
here about the thing. Yeah, we should probably talk to Adara. Adara.
I'm quite surprised that you haven't already spoken to her about this.
Yeah, well, you didn't quite have the time. Adara, could you come over here for a second?
I guess she was probably helping start a fire or some shit. She just looks over like, huh. Seeing the two of you, and she just walks over like, did I do something?
No. It's something that Briar and I saw. So when we set up camp last, we came across somebody and Adara, our father is here.
Cirrus, you do understand that when you were under the effects, that was all in your
No,
head, right?
I understand that.
No,
This is...
he's really here. I saw him too.
He looked banged up when we found him.
He was limping.
If this
I'm
is some sort
not-
of joke, it's not funny.
It's not a joke.
A joke.
Like, she is like, you could see this smile drop, and there's this look of confusion, and then there's just lots of mixed feelings kind of happening in her eyes.
We didn't have time to get you before he decided to go on his way. I'm sorry. And this didn't
He
seem
just
like something...
decided to leave?
I invited him to see you, and he didn't take it. So
She's gonna cross her arms a little bit, looking at you.
he told us that we shouldn't be here. That we should go home.
Cirrus, we haven't seen him since we were 10. And you I believe, looking at Briar, because Briar has no reason to make shit up to her, nor would she know their backstory out of nowhere.
Right.
And then looks back at Sirius. We haven't seen him in 10 years.
15.
We come to this city. Sorry, 15, whatever. Math, okay? We haven't seen him in 15 years. We come to this city. Strange things already happen, like us being banned by our actual names. We go into this dungeon. We fall several floors. And now we're making our way up in the best way we can. You have an actual trip under the charmed effect. And then that night, you just happen to see Dad? And he doesn't want to see us, and that's all that happened?
Listen, I just know that he was down here, he was coming up from a lower floor, he warned us to get out of here, and I would not mistake him for anybody else. Those eyes, that beard, that damn staff of his.
And that's why I'm asking, was that all that happened?
I'm gonna be honest, player talk, I'm trying to remember everything that did happen.
I think that was it.
No, she knows he has very conflicting feelings about Dad.
I was not happy about seeing him, and I got a little frustrated, but I didn't do anything. I just invited him if he needed to rest, if he wanted to see you, and he declined. Next thing I know, he's walking away from us.
Can I roll to see if he's holding anything back? Because she's eyeballing him hard, and she is trying to hold her emotions back.
I will say, for the sake of it, Cirrus, you did say something that would be,
I'm gonna be honest, Aaron, I'm trying to remember, but it's back.
Yeah,
you told him.
I don't know if you...
You told him to go to hell, basically. In the most shortest terms of it, you did tell him to go to hell, and that was the end of that conversation.
She has the distinctive eyebrow raise and the stare that you'd recognize of her mother.
For a second, he's just staring at Adara, just...
Like, gone is the energy that everyone else is used to right now.
The conversation ended with me telling him, in short, to go to the hells, but... that was only after he declined.
You tell him to go to hell after 15 years.
He abandoned us, Adara.
He did not abandon us, Cirrus. He still talks to Mom. There are things going on that we don't know about. Clearly, our names are banned from a city we've never been to.
And who do you think put that ban in?
We don't know that was him.
Yeah, well, I don't
You're
know
making
if I'm saying it wasn't
assumptions.
him.
Cirrus? 15 years. 15 fucking years, and I've been telling you, he is still around in some way, otherwise you really think Mom would still be able to smile? And the first thing you do is tell him to go to hell? Did you even tell him what the fuck we just unleashed down below? While he's hurt?
Cirrus can't meet her eyes.
She is furious. You know I'm looking for him. We're supposed to be looking for him. And I understand you've got a lot going on too. But to tell him to go to hell rather than, I guess in some way make any effort to want to figure that shit out, it's been 15 years. You're making assumptions based on emotions.
And you don't...
And I don't what?
You don't make these kinds of assumptions either?
I'm holding out hope. I am not making decisions and saying what has happened in fact. I know for a fact what you have said and what we've been dealing with, and that now he's down here, hurt somewhere in this nasty-ass dungeon.
I tried to help Adara. He refused.
No. You're upset and you lashed out. And you chose now to tell me.
Because I didn't have any other...
I need to walk away, and she is actually going to walk away. She's furious.
Briar's going to follow her. Like, not even looking back at Sirius. She's going to follow Adara.
Okay.
Sorry. I was in the moment that I look over what you posted in the chat.
Wolf just quietly from the corner of the campsite just took all that in and watched.
Yeah, she wasn't
and
exactly
heard
quiet
as much
about
as she
it.
could.
Oh
Yeah.
no, she wasn't
Wolf,
being quiet.
No, Wolf hesitated to engage, but decided to let that play out and is gonna get back to setting up more camp stuff.
Yeah, Adara's not going to go very far. I'm looking at your name. I'm sorry. Briar's not going to go very far, obviously, because, you know, we're still well below where we should be and things are dangerous in water. But she's just kind of like pacing where she can go that seems safe to just cool off because she doesn't want to lash out at her brother at all. It hurt to say that to him, but emotions be what they are, and she backed off before she said anything she'd regret. She understands things are very complicated between them, but the emotions are too strong to figure them out at this moment. And I'm pretty sure he can probably figure that out. Because if she truly didn't care, she would have absolutely laid into you.
It's probably evident that both of these twins, their hair is flickering now.
Oh no, her hair flew up a bit in flames. For sure. Like, the fire is over there, but suddenly a light happened for 2 seconds on this direction. Oh gosh. Yeah, no, she's upset. She's torn. She's confused. Like, it's a ball of emotion that's just now a mess. They're already dealing with trying to get back up. They unleashed something clearly dangerous based on Beowulf's reaction and what they saw. You said nothing to him. And again, it's been 15 years and you got to see him, and the first thing he hears from any of his family is go to hell. So she's just really just fucked up. She'll understand she's probably upset that Dad said nah, but like right now, what you said is what hit her harder.
Briar flags it on like, hey.
Sorry, say that one more time. You cut off on my end.
Hey.
And she
I
just
understand
stops.
emotions are high right now.
Yes, they are. Briar, I need to cool off. No pun intended. She's trying. She's truly trying.
Fuck. Sorry, dad joke got me.
It's good. I mean, come on. She's good at some things here, and she's trying to diffuse her own self that is a bomb right now. I will talk to him when I'm calm. When I'm calm. I am this close.
This is not my place to insert myself in your family affairs, and believe me, I have no desire to. However, you should know I was there too. Your father had no interest in speaking to you or even your brother.
I'm aware, Briar. I am very aware. I heard exactly what you told me, and that hurts just as much.
I'm sure it does, but you can't blame Cirrus for that. He invited him to join camp. He did what he could. And I
don't know what I'm feeling, and I'm not. I'm angry, and I walked away. I'm not saying things are his fault. I'm not saying what my dad has apparently done in some way is his fault. None of that is his fault. I am upset with how it was handled. I am upset that, yeah, he's here and he walked away, and I am upset that because he was too angry at him to even warn him about what the hell we unleashed, which is our fault. Sorry, I don't want to shout at you. You were literally an innocent bystander in all this. I haven't seen him in 15 years.
He can't have gotten far.
And they're both being stupid! And that just echoes a little bit. Vale probably hears that too.
Briar puts a hand on her temple as if she's nursing a headache.
Oh,
she's trying. He can't have gotten far if you want to find your father.
I don't know where to begin. How long ago was this? We have to get out. If he's going further down, we can't follow him. Briar will die.
Was he heading upwards or further down?
He was heading
up. Right. Yep.
He was going up.
Yeah, she doesn't know.
He was heading up.
Fine. I'll keep an eye out for him. I'm still upset, and I can't talk to my brother right now because I don't want to lash out at him as if it's his fault. This was a lot to suddenly take in. This was not a casual conversation, Briar.
I understand that. I'm sure your relationship with your brother is important, and I would not want you to lose that.
And I appreciate it. I'm not... I needed to walk away because I don't want to hurt my relationship with my brother. If I stayed, and I'm holding on for dear life right now, Brian, I really am. I don't anger easily, but this specific topic is so sensitive. And I'm very confused right now. He was supposed to come back. And I honestly believe he's still around in some way. I've always got this feeling he's still around. He talks to Mom, but we can't know anything.
Do you know... You don't know why he left, then?
We don't know anything. We were 10.
I don't know much, but I assume in all that time he's been well. He used to do dealings with my father, from what I used to overhear.
Small world, isn't it?
Indeed. If you wish to find him, then I'm sure that we'll run into him again.
He's a good chunk of the reason I even decided to leave home. I refuse to let this stay the way it is. We live in peace, he'll never be in our lives, I guess, for whatever reason. I refuse to let that be. But whatever it is, if it's dangerous, we need to grow and get stronger, and we can't do that being in a bubble in Lumeria.
Briar kind of shuffles a little awkwardly on her feet before reluctantly offering, "Would you like to spar again and blow off some steam?"
I really appreciate the offer, Briar. This is probably a lot for you. But, she looks around, just trying to see what the area looks like, if it's even a smart idea. We're in a pretty safe area, right? Just by walking around?
As safe as what one could assume to be.
Yeah. Her worry is slipping and falling into the waters below. So,
I mean, you decide to probably take up one of the alcoves that are not being heavily affected by the water.
I just didn't want to say, yeah, and then you're like, make it roll. Fuck, you fall to the water. But I feel like she'd take her up on the offer. She just kind of you'd see the shoulders tense for a second and just let the breath go. And she turned to her going, "You know what? Yeah, absolutely. Thank you."
You're welcome. She has no idea how to handle this. She's trying her.
You're doing
her
so
goddamn best.
well. By accident, you're doing so well. It's probably because, despite your trauma, you also had a sibling. You get how weird this shit can be.
That's... that was part of my intention. She's probably a little sensitive to sibling stuff, so she's like, let me help, when she normally probably wouldn't. But okay, yeah, they spar. They go to an alcove and spar.
Yeah, considering that we're probably about to take a long rest anyway, why not?
Yeah.
I want to go up to Cirrus.
Aww.
He's gone back to his sketching, albeit a little more angry about it.
Sorry, Kendra, I love you.
Sorry, excuse me, Cirrus.
Yeah.
The dog went by.
Would you...
What?
Would you like to help me in cooking dinner tonight?
You know, that sounds like a good idea. Just let me real quick here. He'll rip up a ball of paper from his notebook. Very angrily just crunch it up and pitch it out over the water, and then blast some fire after it.
Okay.
He'll watch the ashes drift down to the water, and then... Okay, let's do some cooking.
I don't like that.
Yeah, just gonna nod and go into the tent and just take out supplies to cook.
Okay. As you take out some
I'm not sure what
supplies
we
to
end
cook.
up preparing, but he helps with making sure everything's operational fire-wise, making sure everything stays warm.
In the case of this, you do acknowledge this being the Great Basin. There's plenty of areas to do some fishing, and you guys did happen to get a fishing pole from the tent.
I totally forgot about that.
Are there supplies to make pasta?
Oh, there's always some kind of supply to make some pasta.
Yeah.
Let Cirrus knead the dough. He needs to work out that frustration.
Yeah, so like we can make some pasta. And, Wolf, do you know how to fish?
I can acquire a fish if that is what you're asking.
Yes, please.
Alright, I'll see what I can do.
Thank you.
Alright. Wolf, as you go and grab the fishing pole, it's a very nice fishing pole. Probably spent quite a bit of gold in order to get something like this. Very flexible, made from a particular kind of carbon fiber-like material that has been recently been kind of building to this newer generation, as it has a lot of flex to it. As you go out to one of the many areas where the water has not become stagnant, but definitely where you see there's like a ton of little fishes and whatnot. You take the lure, you add a little bit of your dried rations as bait, and you just drop it in as it goes bloop, and you wait for a bite. Put you over here. For the sake of it, actually, I'm gonna do us a little bit of a favor because I've already set it up. Excuse me for a second here. So I got Vale and Cirrus in the tent. And I got you over here. And I'm gonna have Abel and Taurus just chilling out and talking, but here you guys go.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice.
All right. So, for the sake of it, and let you guys kind of take it in for a bit, get an idea of where everybody's at. Let's go ahead and point everybody out. It's Taurus, Abel, Cirrus, and Vale in the tent. Got Beowulf here, Adara and Briar over here, one of the alcoves.
The fact that you have this map set scares me.
Oh, don't worry.
He never sets something up for nothing.
This is for the fishing minigame.
Yeah!
Don't worry, I got plenty of maps planned out for the next couple of sessions. I gotta make sure they're all functional. Let's see. And with that, would you guys go ahead? Alright, so, starting from the bottom, or starting from the far end here, because I want to work my way back. Beowulf, as you sit there for probably about 15 minutes, it's patience. Fishing is a lot of patience. And knowing how to kind of pull the pole where you need to. In my waiting, let's see. Okay. All right. Beowulf, you feel a tug on the line as the end of the fishing pole goes wah, wah, and you see as the reel begins to kind of spin the opposite direction as you begin to pull and you begin to reel it back. I need you to make me a... I need you to make me a strength check. Yes.
Let's see. Just straight strength, not
Yep.
athletics.
Just straight strength.
That's just a flat D20 then. 9.
Alright. Well, it's higher than the DC. As you begin to pull and reel it back, you begin to see as the line goes and hits like the bottom of the rock and it's trying to pull away from you. In order to not break the line, you have to carefully guide yourself back, and quite luckily your survival passive is higher than the DC as you take a step back and lower the line a bit before reeling in a bit further, and you just straight begin to feel something just truly fighting you at every possible step before finally you begin to stretch and pull as you see this massive flat bass-like creature as it kind of just wiggles there wildly in the air as you go oh, 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 oh.
I pull the fish in, lay it on the ground, and deliver a swift strike to the skull, and cast my line out again.
All right, one fish down. So,
Yay!
as
Tum-tum-tum-tum.
yeah. So, as we move off, and for the sake of all of your successful checks, you manage to fish out about 3 of these guys. Nice, big, hefty, full of meat, lot of weight.
Meaty fish.
Alright. Now, Vale and Cirrus.
Uzu, you back? Oh, she's back, never mind. Sorry, I just saw the message.
Yeah. As you two manage to get working the Dr. Montgomery's quick cooking set, a dual burner, as well as a kind of cleaning counter space that's kind of pushed up against one of the walls of the tent. And by doing so, it doesn't take too much in order to get things going. Quite luckily. Let's see. Cirrus, with proper engineering, you are well and aware of the type of heat that is necessary and the type of machinery and kind of strength it will take in order to make the pasta. Vale, what are you doing?
Just... Now, sorry, my brain just suddenly went off. Anyways, I guess she'll be working on a sauce.
Okay.
Like, getting, like, other little ingredients ready for when to cook the fish.
Okay.
You're gonna want a white sauce.
White sauce is a lot easier to make.
Yes, of course.
Goes better with fish. Most fish.
I'm aware.
Alright. And as you manage to scrounge together with whatever leftover groceries that happen to be within this tent, you manage to make a relatively simple white sauce. However, it just needs something else. It feels and tastes flat. Go ahead and make me an intelligence check.
Okay. 19.
19. There's plenty of cheese, there's plenty of flour and butter, but it needs spice. And the best spice is usually salt and pepper. You manage to find some of the ingredients, and after a little bit of trading between spoons and taste testing, you manage to find the right balance.
Yay, we're not being poisoned.
Yay!
No, Val knows how to cook.
Yeah.
The dice did not screw you over is what I mean.
I know.
The dice have minds of their own.
For the sake of it.
Yeah.
Cirrus,
Yes.
there is an almost like this familiarity to the white sauce. And it kind of like reminds you a bit of home. You know this flavor, you miss this flavor, you've tasted it on many different occasions, but it has a particular zazz to it that you could only find within the Brimmlight house.
Kendra, did you take the cooked utensils like I did or no?
Let me take a look and see what I have in my thing. I do not have that with me.
Oh no, Adara does. Damn.
But Cirrus would recognize the flavor and just after tasting it, just be like, where'd you get this recipe? It reminds me a lot of home, like when my mom used to make.
Uh-oh.
Really? Oh. I helped a lot in cooking when I was raised by,
By someone?
That's hard to explain. I wasn't exactly raised by a person. Well, I don't have parents, so I was more raised by people that looked after those without. And I would help in the kitchens.
I see.
Yes.
Sorry to bring that up, but yeah,
It's alright.
wherever you got the recipe, though. Dang, it's very good. And he's probably gonna get another taste of it and just like, you could probably use a touch more of this, but I think that's all it would need.
Alright. And she'll add it.
I'm no good with spices and things. Aaron's the one that cooks in the house, so he would know which one to add.
A dash of cayenne.
Just a dash.
Nods.
As things move over to Briar and Adara, whose blades cross again, and the sound of two very dull pieces kind of smacking up against each other as using a form of safety in order to train. Mysteriously to you, Briar, you're quite knowledgeable about those with the skill as swordsmen and women, but you notice that the style in by which Adara swings her blade is almost as if it is something almost reaving and visceral, not while also being protective of their own well-being. It's an unusual fight style.
She kind of takes a few swings like, I've never met anyone who fights quite like you.
Thanks. That means a lot. Like, that is the only thing she's generally really good at these days, so hearing that does boost her confidence a little. She keeps swinging back, obviously, nothing lethal or anything.
Briar meant that literally. She just means that she has a unique style. But she doesn't correct Zara when she takes it as a compliment.
She's gotta take it as a compliment because that is literally what she's trained all her fucking life for at this point. However, to her, like, it's normal. It's like a Tuesday,
Yeah. The thing that you probably notice the most, Briar, is there's the twitch of the fingers. Almost as it kind of chokes up on the edge of the blade. As if she's kind of pulling on something as she kind of taps
that isn't
the blade.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a ghost kind of like reaction, oh god, muscle
like
memory. That's it.
Yeah, muscle memory, yeah.
Yeah. She doesn't I don't even think she even realizes she's doing it.
Is this weapon what you were originally trained on?
She looks at the blade for a second. I guess they took a moment and just no. Unfortunately, though, I didn't get to take one with me, so this is as close as it's gonna get. She just kind of realizes she's been doing that, and then there's that little flush, oh, that's a little embarrassing. Kind of like how artists try to zoom in on an actual piece of paper, and they realize they can't do that.
Yep.
I do it so much.
More than once I've been drawing on traditional paper, and I tried to tap Control-Z.
I say it because there's so many artists in this group, everyone has that feeling. So, she's looking at her hand, she's like, yeah, that's a little embarrassing. There's nothing there. It's just a normal sword.
Who trained you?
Oh, he's a Lumerian back in Lumeria. God, what is his last name again? My brain just dumped all the information.
Arthur von
What?
Druig.
Yeah, Master Arthur von Druig. I don't know if you'd know him, since you say you're from the Feywild, so...
Does his reputation precede him?
Oh, absolutely his reputation for fucking precedes him.
Aaron
Arthur goddamn fucking Von Druig.
Yeah.
Okay,
You are aware-
what does Briar know of him? Yeah.
You are aware that there is an exceptional man of science that had made a bit of a kick back in the Dusk Empire, as it is known now, formerly the Unseelie Kingdom. You know that he's also very close friends with the Dawn Kingdom's ruler, Helena Metilius.
There you go. You got it.
Yeah, I was about to say her old name.
I know. I was like, wait, she's married.
yeah. But you know that he is not just only a skilled combatant, but he has been the backbone of innovation when it comes to Lemurian technology and technology in general. However, to any of the legends that you have also heard about this rather impressive resume of a man, you are also well and aware that he is a long and dark history of experimentation, and in order to achieve those high technological advances has often come at the cost of the well-being of others, or even at some point the decimation of people's lives, as for what his perspective would be is the necessary stepping stone into thousands of years of advancement. So this character is often regarded as a rather morally ambiguous figure.
Briar just kind of glances somewhat pensively. Yes, we know of him in the Fey realm. It's quite a big name, and a controversial one.
Does Adara know about all that, or was that kept hush-hush at the school?
Yeah, it was kept hush-hush. He,
Yeah, but she knows he invented the weapon that she's trained with.
Yes.
Okay. She just kind of, tilts her head. She's like, listen. He's just been my teacher for the past... when would she have picked this up? God. Probably about the same amount of years, almost.
I imagine they probably were tweenagers when they started.
Yeah. For the past decade, he's been my teacher. He's the one that invented the weapon I generally train with, but you can't just walk out of the academy with it, so great sword it is. It's the closest thing I had to it.
Did you have a good relationship with him?
He was a really good teacher. However, he's super awkward when it comes to anything outside of science and actual hard facts about things. If it comes to emotions, oh gosh, don't even. He tried to offer me advice after that screw up with my ex. That wasn't great.
Oh.
Briar's eyes you can see the cringe in her face.
But Briar's eyes kind of light with interest. She's like, and what exactly did he say?
What did we say he said, Aaron? We were talking about
mostly it's just like, well, that sucks, kid.
Yeah, so it's like, she's like, listen.
Get over it, really. It's just like, get over it. It's just as blunt and as straightforward.
Yeah.
Not worth your time.
Yeah, she just kind of her shoulders slump a little bit, you did see my reaction upstairs. So, in order to graduate, she puts the sword away for now.
Yes, as does Briar.
Yeah, you have to. There's a whole big test at the end where you basically your metal's tested. Long story short, metal's tested. Doesn't mean if you lose the fight that you fail. It's just depending on how you handle it and your skills are shown well. You get the gist, right?
Yes.
Well, I guess Ian decided I was going to go easy on him, and I didn't. And he threw a hissy fit after I won and tried to strike at me.
What?
And it should have stopped there. It should have stopped there. She's cringing at herself for this now. You can see gone is the pettiness, but now it's this part of shame coming up on her. He missed, and it should have ended there because they would have handled it. I swung at him with a metalled hand and broke his nose.
Good.
No, not good. I would
Yes,
have graduated
good.
top of our class. We did not after that. No. It's not good. He threw a hissy
What
fit. He
kind
hurt
of
him.
cowardly man cannot lose? Cannot accept a defeat honorably? What
It's
a
not-
loser. You should have
It wa-
done more than broke his nose.
No. Emotion sides and petty sides, it get it. Yeah, like it felt good in the slight moment, I will admit. Briar, do you know our last name well enough?
I
You know,
vaguely heard the Brimmlight name passed around sometimes in my father's quarters. He had some dealings with your family, from my understanding, not that I know the details of them.
our parents are really well known. And it sucks knowing that you're a twin born to two very powerful sorcerers that can't cast magic. I can't cast any of it. So I have been in that shadow for a while. So, in order to try to get out from under it, I am trying my best to be stronger in a different aspect, and she, tilts at the sword a little. I think Ian had this idea he was gonna be, my knight in shining armor, and I just live my happy life with him in some weird way, just so he can protect me from society's, pity party bullshit. And that's where I guess he thought I'd give up or something and let him win and whatever. Regardless, long story short, we both got reprimanded. We both got docked points. We did not graduate top of our class. My mother gave me an ear for it. He tried to offer advice in some way, but basically ended with, yeah, that sucked. Don't do that. Also, not the greatest choice. And it's so weird to hear guy advice from your teacher. He's also got a helmeted face. You can't see his face. It's weird.
Well,
Yeah, sorry, this rabbit hole really hard. I'm sorry. Also, please don't say anything about that. There's a slight
I
bit of,
won't.
shame on her face, but not just from the fight, but admitting where her actual insecurities are to someone that she's only known for, 2 days? 3 days now?
Yeah.
But, they're in a sequestered area, so, I guess the safety of the closeness of just the two of them felt a little more safe about it, and just anything to distract from blowing up at her brother earlier.
Of course.
Briar takes a moment to quietly ponder before saying, I've never had a relationship, so perhaps there are some nuances that I don't understand. But were I in your position, I would have done the exact same thing. And you
There's a
should
slight smile.
You should never allow a man to make you feel small. You
that
shouldn't
wasn't
make
a
yourself
man.
small.
That was a boy. He was still a boy.
He wanted you to make yourself smaller for him, and you did not.
He
And then
wanted to
instead
protect
of-
me in that way, and it was a very misguided way.
Regardless, I think you did the right thing.
Thank you. It's a complicated feeling, honestly, and we didn't get to talk about it afterwards either. He just left, so seeing him down here all of a sudden was a shock.
If you would like, I could give him a friendly handshake.
No. If he steps out of line, maybe. There's a thought about it. She's like, maybe. Can we hold that in the back pocket?
Such a girl's girl.
She is, and the dog is, loving it.
Alright. Well then. As the smell of roasting fish and fresh pasta begins to fill the air, the moment comes down where I will say all of you have achieved a short rest.
Woo-hoo!
So if you wish to take any benefit from a short rest now, you can.
I think I get my maneuver back.
I believe fighters, yes.
Yeah, so I'll just put that back up to 4. Yay!
As you all achieve a short rest and you slowly begin to make your way back to the camp as everybody slowly recollects themselves. Adara and Briar, in the madness of your training and also your attempt to console one another, you guys had made quite a bit of noise.
Fuck, I knew it! I fucking
Damn it!
I saw the roll!
Oh dear.
Sorry, Briar. She tried to do a good thing and we still fuck up.
Damn.
The smell of food also attracts.
That is still not our fault, though. Haha.
Yeah, no, that's combination Vale and Sirius with that.
I mean, we're in an active dungeon. We kind of should have seen this coming.
As you all begin to hear the splash of big creatures as they begin to exit out of the water, as these massive greenish fish people begin to approach the camp and block the way for you two from exiting out of the alcove.
Not the Sahooligans.
Not
They
again!
are.
Sahooligans!
So who
Santide was
again?
Listen, Santide was a trip, and I loved it.
Put that right there. And with that, I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Yay, we're doing this again.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That is... Oh, an 18 for Cirrus.
I don't know what the initiative... Oh, it's dex based. Okay, hold on. 13.
Okay, so... Yeah.
Oh, Rymac, what's your speed?
My speed?
Yeah, your dexterity.
Oh, it's 12.
Oh, we gotta re-roll against each other to see who goes first then.
Okay.
Just you and I.
Got it.
That's a 19 for me.
1
Okay, so I go before you.
or 3 for 5 total. Yeah.
Yeah.
5 total? Okay. And
Yeah,
that's
so
gonna be-
19 is the contested roll between me and Rymac, not the thing.
Right.
And then... Now, Dara, are you faster than Vale? That's the question.
How fast is Vale?
I got a +2.
What's your score?
For the big number.
Yo, big numbers. It's 15.
15?
Yeah, you're faster than me.
L. That is Dara. Alright, so Dara. Cirrus.
Oh, and don't forget to roll for Abel.
And Briar.
That is true.
I am
Here,
gonna roll
I'll
for
roll.
both
Oh, you
Briar
did? Okay.
and... Yeah. Quite luckily, that's what I got the spare screen for now. So that way I can have Abel. And then I already have the Taurus's sheet. So it should be fine. Okay, so 2. So 8 plus 2 is 10. So Abel is out of 10. and then 2 plus nothing. So that's gonna put you at the bottom. Okay, my friends.
Unfortunately, it was only a short rest, so I don't get my spells back.
You're gonna have to rely on certain combative abilities and cantrips. Alright, well then, at the top of the round, Vale, you're up. Adara, you're on deck.
So we hear the sounds of things coming out?
Yep.
Okay.
You step out of the tent, you notice that there are a ton of green men with tattered leather, and they are this kind of like fishy bestial like creature, as they kind of have this like elongated maw.
Indeed. Yes,
I see. Well, it feels almost stupid to ask. It's like, do they look threatening?
Oh yes. Oh yes, they are absolutely
Okay.
threatening. Compared to actual Sahugans, these are dungeon Sahugans. These are creatures that cannot be bought with words or trinkets. These guys hunt and they kill.
Okay. Oh, okay.
so no mercy run. Gotcha.
Okay. Well, yeah, she's going to call out her blades and just immediately, like, yeah, just attack.
Alright.
So, like, the closest one to her.
Yeah.
The fish are angry.
Fish are fiends, not food. Okay,
Well, I don't know. I mean, I already have some in the pan there.
different. No! Why? Why? Everyone's so mean to me! Everyone's so mean to me!
Natural
One,
one.
yeah, one.
As you go and you try and run up with your twin blades, as you see as the creature just barely takes a step back, puts the pole under your foot, and you trip and fall into the water.
Oh no.
Cool.
This is two games in a row. Oh no.
Can I try to get up?
You certainly can. You are wet.
That's
Moist.
okay. She's just huffs.
That was insulting.
Yep. Pulls out her other blade. It's like, fine. Yeah, that's all I can do right now.
Alright, as you just king and pull yourself out of the water next to this creature. Alright. And that will be the end of Vale's turn. Adara, you're up!
I can't really see very well. It's a little pixelated in mine. Are there ones in front of us right now?
Yes.
Okay, they're blending in for me. I'm sorry. Okay, yeah, she's
Okay, you're
gonna go
fine.
immediately. They're having a conversation and it just looks over. Huh. Well, okay then. I guess I'm still angry and she's gonna immediately swing.
Yeah. Alright.
Let's see. It's gonna be an 18 again, plus 6.
18 plus 6, that will hit.
Yeah! I'm just gonna hit the roll, ignore the roll to hit, it's just for the damage.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 11 points of slashing damage.
Alrighty. It's gonna be on number 2. Alright.
And,
This
hold
thing
on,
is already looking bloodied.
let's see, these are all bonus. I don't think I need any of these right now. No, I'm good. Alright, continue.
Alright, as you do a massive overhead swing, it cuts into the Sahuagin, and you see as just blood splatters across the wall.
Yep. She does still have wary stance on, just as a reminder. Keen eye, you constantly assess everything within sight, paying close attention to subtle visual cues and tells. To better anticipate an opponent, you gain an expertise dice on insight checks and increase your passive insight score. So that's still going.
Yep.
Because she hasn't slept yet, okay?
Okay. Alright. And with that, that'll be the end of Adara's turn.
Yar, I don't have multi-attack yet. I'm still a baby.
It's alright. Alright, Cirrus, you're up. As you walk out of the tent.
I walk out of the tent and just... Oh, God. Alright. First reaction, he is going to, free action, pull his shield out from the vault.
Alright.
And, cast, Ray of Frost at one of these creatures.
Alright, which one?
Who's closest to a friend?
This one right here.
Alright, let's hit him.
Okay, make me a rage spell attack.
Alright. That was an 8, so I don't think that hits.
8 does not hit, unfortunately.
I thought not. Good thing it was a cantrip.
Okay. Alright, and Cirrus' turn?
Is there anybody that I can give assistance, like, flanking?
You could with Veil if you decide to close that distance.
I think I will do that then. Because Veil decided to go for an impromptu dip, so...
Yeah. Okay. Oh. Let's see. 15. Quickly find Abel's health real quick. And also 15. Good to know. Alright. Alright, it is now the Tahuga's turn. Let's see. And then these two. What's the distance on you? Okay. Alrighty. Let's get funky fresh. I'm gonna start with the Dara.
Wouldn't you say fishy fresh?
Fishy
Yeah, I was
fresh.
gonna say it smells a smelly smell that smells fishy.
Smells smelly. Alright, 16 to hit.
Meets it beats.
Alrighty. Excuse me while I swap. Okay. You are taking 3 points of piercing damage as you get hit with one of the tridents.
Tree? Okay.
3 points. And that is going to be a 17 to hit. So you're taking...
Yep, that hits. I'm gonna use my reaction. Oh, no, I can't. Never mind. 17 to hit. Never mind. The other thing is a bonus action. I mixed up the reactions. My bad.
Yeah, no, you're fine. Alright, and as for the second hit, you are taking 7 points of piercing damage. And
Clean
that will be
10.
the end of those two. Now it's on to these two.
Do.
Oh no!
Yeah, I'm at 2.
Fortunately, I don't think he's gonna take the flank attack with... Oh no, wait, that one will, definitely. Okay, Beowulf. That's gonna be a 3. Alright.
Miss.
Alright, and Vale. Actually, make me a contesting strength check.
Me?
This creature... Yes, this creature is going to attempt to push you back into the water.
No.
That's so mean.
How about you? He's a 13.
A 13 will not make it over his 14.
Oh no.
So, into the water you
Strong
go.
fish bones. Yeah, God damn it!
Is the cat still on you? Oh no!
Oh no!
Meow!
Meow!
Do we just hear a panic meow?
It's the same as Pancake.
Poor Pancake.
Alrighty, and that will be the end of Sahugin's turn for Group 1. It is now Briar's turn with Abel on deck. Briar, I need you to make me a wisdom check for me real quick.
A wisdom check. Okay.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yep, wisdom
So
check DC 12.
Well, I got a 10.
Give me just 1 second here.
Uh-oh.
I forgot to grab it.
And then you hit Adara too, right?
Briar,
Oh, no.
you get a sinking feeling as the slight panic as you watch as Adara get attacked as you go into the corner for just a second. You begin to feel the immediate area become even colder as something kicks over, as something takes over.
Oh, shit.
Soft treatment. Let's go.
Oh, shit.
Oh, it's not just the solve treatment, Blue, if you'll recall.
I recall a lot of things.
Ow!
I've been here for 4 years.
As something innately draws you to expend your first druidic transformation as you see as this massive icy wolf with these two kind of branch-like horns sticking out from the head. As
Zara just looks over like,
as the paws kind of touch the ground, they become ice-like, and the temperature begins to drop within the alcove quite quickly.
I said I needed to cool off, but not like that.
You gain the shape of a wolf in this druidic transformation as the rustling of of your primordial spirit kind of takes hold for just a second.
I didn't know this was happening yet.
Yeah, me neither. I would have fixed
Tara,
the
check the
painting.
chat. Tara, check the chat.
Oh my god.
So, you gain the wolf stats, plus the temporary HP that come along with it. All the wolf attacks are cold damage instead of slashing or piercing.
Okay. Okay. Give me a second to figure out my game plan here, because I, again, have never played Druid. Okay. So, can I just run up to the Sahugan and bite him?
Yes. And absolutely do that. Due to the fact that there is an ally next to the Sahugan, you do gain pack tactics.
Woohoo!
I'll go ahead and do you the favor of this. Just a second.
Lo-Fi's losing his mind in the other room. Holy shit.
Because Lo-Fi knows there's a wolf in here.
I will.
I'm just
Hadara's like,
trying to
okay,
figure out
so
how
the
to
team
roll
has
that
2
attack.
puppies on this team.
Just roll a d20 and then use the stats that you see at the bottom. So it's a +4 to hit.
Alright, so I roll a d20. So it's d20 plus 4.
Yep.
Okay.
And then you do 2d4 plus 2 for your damage.
Okay, so 15.
15. All right.
Does that hit?
15 will hit.
Alright.
I know. We're all learning this right as we're going, huh?
No,
what the
that's no.
God
I said
damn.
2d4.
No, sorry. Let me re-roll that. That was an accident.
Suddenly 68 points of
No,
damage.
let her have it.
Let her have it. Let her have it. It's fine.
No.
I got 6.
Just
Okay.
devours him.
As you jump towards this creature, as you reeve down with the claws and you bite this creature, you can see Adara as this Sahuagin is just being bitten and then almost kind of torn back, and you can see as the bite mark is encrusted with ice.
She looks at the Sahuagin, looks back at what is Briar, and then looks back again like, we're gonna have to make sure that's not gonna make you sick later.
All right.
She's just going with it, going, it's still Briar. We just have 2 puppies on the team now. 2.
I
Alrighty.
wish B was here to see this.
I know!
The unfortunate side is one puppy is just much more dangerous to pet than the other.
Yeah, that's the other thing that Dara's like, I can't pet this one. Damn it.
All right. That being
She
done,
really wants
it
to
is
pet the other.
Yeah, I know.
it is now currently Abel's turn, as he's going to expend his bonus action to rage.
Oh,
He would like to rage.
we stand Grog in this house.
We love Grog in this house so much.
I would like to rage. Alrighty.
He's the politest barbarian.
I keep trying to do a touchscreen scroll on this fucking thing, and I keep...
Yeah, sorry, Aaron. We don't have a touchscreen plugin that we can do.
I'd have to get a drawing tablet or something of the sort, but not this. Alright.
Well, even then you need special. Okay, whatever.
Sorry. Alright. So, first attack. Natural 20.
Woo!
Get it, Abel!
So it's 2d6 plus 3. So 8 plus 3 is 11, so 22. As he comes in with the great sword overhead, as it just hits dead center of the skull and just completely cleaves the other half off as this creature just falls back into the water dead. Alrighty. And that is going to be the end of Abel's turn. It is now second half of the Sahuagin charge here.
Uh-oh.
Gonna get up to you, Vale. And then this one. Okay. Alright.
Aaron, did one of them leave my reach?
No.
Okay.
One of them just entered your reach, actually.
But also,
okay.
Dismeat saying that it's having a hard time connecting to the call.
That's weird.
Heads up.
It's never had a problem before, so I think we've heard this before, but like,
Okay,
yeah,
I just
let's not worry too much.
want to be sure.
Yeah. All right, so starting off, Vale. That's going to be a 9 to hit, so they miss.
No.
Then we're gonna go with Cirrus.
Yep.
That's going to be a 13 to hit.
Nope. Even without my shield, that would not hit.
All right. And then on our lovely boy, that's going to be a 17 to hit, so it does.
Wait, which lovely
pass.
boy?
Abel.
Okay.
And that's going to do. And because he's raging, he does take half damage to this. So he's only taking a point of damage.
Must be nice.
Alrighty, and that's going to be the end of the Sahuagin's turn. It is now Beowulf.
All right. Which one is closest to me?
It's hard to see. It's all pixelated for us right now.
You are surrounded by these three Sahuagins.
So take your pick.
Okay. Little hard to see through the pixels. Does attacking any of them give me flanking? Am I adjacent to any of my allies?
You are unfortunately not.
Okay. So what we're gonna do is, Beowulf's gonna reach into the vaults and procure the broadsword and the gilded and the dueling dagger from my waist. And I'm gonna go for the old 1-2 against. Let's go for the one on my right.
On your right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. That's a 21 to hit for the first attack.
That will hit.
Awesome. So that's 9 slashing damage.
All right. They're still up, but they are bloodied.
Okay, bonus action attack. Go for a gut stab with the dueling dagger. And that's 22 to hit.
That will hit.
Nice.
Sweet. And that's 6 piercing damage. The whack, stab.
Yeah.
Falling into position.
Okay. As you take the blade, as you cut in for the first hit and then stab them in the abdomen for the second, they probably won't survive another attack like that, as they are barely holding it together.
Cool. That's all I got for my turn.
Alrighty. And now it is to Taurus, as he is also going to rage.
Ah, he raged.
Despite all of his rage, he's still a cow in a cave.
Moo.
Alright, so he's gonna go after the one that's in the water next up to Vale as it's trying to make its attack. And he... Team plus 2, that's gonna be an unnatural 20.
Nice.
That's gonna be 8 plus 4, so that's gonna be 12. 12 points of damage. That one. Okay. And because of that, he is going to use his bonus. Oh no, wait, he already used his bonus action. He used an action. I think that's about it that he can do for right now. All right. That it'll be the end of Taurus's turn. It is now Vale's turn. Vale, as you are in the water, a Sahuagin has come up to try and stab you while you're in the water.
Rude.
Bitch.
Am I being held down in the water, or?
Actually, you need to actually make me a strength check because you're in the waters and the water is moving.
Ew.
Yep.
Okay. Strength check. How about you? 17.
17. You manage to keep your position, and quite luckily, since you're not really holding weapons, your weapons are kind of attached to you, you're managing to fight against the current strong enough for you to stay in place.
Okay. I would like to get out of the water, if I could.
Okay.
Am I near enough to help on that, or?
Let's see. That depends on which direction, because if you go here, you're probably going to get attacked by one as a reaction. But if you try and get back up, you might end up getting a reaction out of him.
Okay, well, okay. I guess, can I just stand in this location? Or is it too
Yeah.
deep?
Well, you're not standing, you're swimming.
I know, but like, can I
Stay put.
Yeah.
That's what the strength check was for. Like, you're staying
okay.
in place, yeah.
I'm gonna go for the ankles. I'm gonna go for the ankles with my blades.
Get him.
Alrighty. Get him!
Okay, Rija. First one. Nat 20.
Nat 20!
Yay!
420! Alright, as you just grab this thing by the throat and just completely shove the entirety of the blade into its abdomen and just rip upwards as this thing just gets swept away by the current.
I turn to the next one. I still have a bonus action of another swipe. Just flicks the blood off and then tries to swipe at the other one.
Yeah. Alright.
A budget. Duality of man, next one. I'm in the water again. Goodbye.
As you go and try and sweep under the Sahuagin, and you see as it just jumps up, catching it, it glides across, and you completely lose your capacity to stay in place, and you kind of get swept by the current, and you are moved 20 feet.
I think it's important to get you out of that water.
I'm dead.
All right, all done. All right, it is now. It is now Adara's turn. Cirrus, you're on deck.
Yep.
Okie dokie, I'm gonna swing. Come on, wake up.
South or north?
The one I hit before.
Okay,
That's a 17 plus 6 to hit.
that will hit.
Yay. Let me go back to this page. Doing a lot of reading at the same time, sorry guys. That's gonna be a 15
All right, and
damage.
you go overhead and smash this thing's skull in.
Yeah, and then I don't have the ability to attack twice, but she will use her bonus action to catch her breath, and she's going to heal 1d6 plus 4. Do not roll a 1 again, please! Oh, thank God. 9. That sucked last time. I'm back up to 11.
Alright.
So, the fact that that's written as catch your breath, I can only imagine it's like Demon Slayer, where they do that breathing to help stop internal bleeding.
Yeah.
Like, and then she just turns on the other Suhugan and just glares at him. I don't know if she could do a, what do you call it? Intimidation. But...
yeah. It's a you get one free skill check action for this game. That's how we usually do it.
How's a 19 on intimidation? It's a flat roll for me, but...
All right, 19. They got to beat a 19.
She just glares at them and the hair is lighting up. Like flames.
It helps that you bashed their buddy's skull in.
All right. Nothing in charisma, so I guess they are considered feared.
Yay!
Let's see. Fright.
They're dealing with icy hot in this corner.
He's an invisibility, deafen.
So yeah, just swings on her ankle, takes the other guy's head, stops, holds the blade up again, pointing at him now, and just hair's all fiery, like, come at me, bitch.
All right.
I have to go apologize to my brother, and I am not gonna fucking die before that.
Alrighty. All right, that's the end of Adara's turn. Cirrus, you are up.
Yep, speaking of Adara's brother, let's see here. Put me out on the board again. I'm sorry, Discord's doing the pixel thing. I'm trying to figure out where to go.
You're right here.
I'm right there. Okay, can I hit anybody directly?
Yes. You got two options. You got one that is in the east, and you got the north end one. Or, well, east, west.
Okay. You know what? Choose for me. I'm just going to use another Ray of Frost.
You might need to take a step back because a ranged spell attack is a ranged attack, and ranged attacks have disadvantage when they're
That's right,
within.
that's right.
Yeah.
Can I take a couple steps back?
Sure. I mean, there'll be a reaction for the creatures
That's
that
why
might
I
take.
asked. All right.
Yeah.
So instead, he's gonna curse and then reach into the vault and break out his longsword,
Okay.
and he's gonna attack that way.
Yep.
That is an 18, but
18 to hit.
I did a dog shit slashing damage of just 1.
All right. That one's dead.
Unless you want me to frickin' heat the metal with him being a fire genasi.
Do you have,
I don't have the spell.
21?
But
No, I was gonna ask if you have the great weapon fighting.
I don't believe so.
Damn.
Unfortunately, no.
You can reroll 1s and 2s on those for damage.
All right. As you kind of nick one of the Sahugans, you manage to gain its attention.
Ah, shit.
All right. And with that, that is going to be the end of that turn. It is now the Sahuagin group turn. It's going to be these three. The frightened one is not going to make an attack on you, Adara, and simply he just cannot leave, so he's going to try to attack the wolf that attacked him earlier. And then I got... Let's see. And then I got this Sahuagin right here that needs to make an attack on Beowulf.
A lot of wolves.
You know, that's kind of the thing.
Yeah.
All right, that's going to be a 14 to hit for Beowulf.
I had a question about parrying. If my weapon's capable of that?
Does
How do I
your
go about
weapon?
that?
Does your weapon say it does parry?
Yeah. Both my broadsword and my dueling dagger both parry.
Okay, let me go ahead, grab the rulebook on this one real quick, because this is actually a thing with this game.
See, I told you the rulebook had some fun stuff for DMs.
Here, so I'm assuming Chapter 4, Equipment, Parrying. Please excuse me. Always good to check these things while you can. Parry. Portable ram. Come on. Parry. That is all the weapons. Sorry about this. Doing my best here. Cold iron. Quick draw, rebound, storage, stealthy. Weapons. There we go. Simple. Herring. You are wielding this weapon and you are not using a shield. Once before your next turn, you can gain an expertise dice to your AC against a single melee attack made against you by a creature you can see. You cannot use this property while incapacitated, paralyzed, rattled, restrained, or stunned.
So plus 2 to the AC?
No, so expertise, so you roll 1d4 to your AC against a single melee attack.
Okay.
Oh.
I'll use my reaction to parry with my dueling dagger then.
Okay.
Raising my AC from 13 to 17, making it miss.
Hey! As this thing goes in with the spear, you manage to just raise your dagger up, and it just goes as you barely see it miss your face.
Hell yeah.
Alrighty. And with that, I believe that's the end of the Sahuagin Group 1's turn. And it is now Briar's turn with Abel on deck. Briar, you are a big old woof.
I can't tell. Am I still adding to pack tactics, or am I adding to...
You are adding to pack tactics because you are an ally nearby.
Okay, I just want to make sure I didn't, fuck that up.
So yeah, you get to make that attack with advantage.
Briar's gonna try and bite again.
Okay.
You can roll at advantage.
14 plus 4 is an 18. But, hey.
Check to see.
Hold on. Whoop.
That 14 was better.
The 14 will definitely hit. Alright, go ahead and roll me those 2d4, and then...
D4 plus 2, right?
Yes.
Another 6.
Another 6. Alright, this thing... probably would not take another attack like that again. But as you chomp down, it just... and just another kind of fleshy rip as more of that ice coldness begins to actually produce a frostbite effect.
Well, yeah, it is a frostbite, Aaron.
Of course.
That was a good one.
Alrighty. And so, with that, anything else? Let's see. Alright. I think that'll be the end for Briar's turn.
Yes.
Alright. It is now Abel's. As the attack towards him was missed, he is now going to make his attack. Goddamn, 19. So 19 plus 5. 2d6 plus 4. So that's going to be 11 on this guy right here. Another chance where this guy is now bloodied. As he goes and he cuts this thing as it just right in the side, and he rips it out before it can all go all the way through. Alright. And that will be the end of Abel's turn. Now group 2, the Sahuagins. We have 3 left over, so I'm going to start with Beowulf, move to Cirrus, and then end on Abel. So 7 to hit for Beowulf.
Miss.
13 to hit for Cirrus.
Miss.
And then a 21 for Abel, so he's going to be taking a hit.
Boy, it's a good thing he's a beefy guy.
Yeah, he's taking 6 points. Halved, so he's taking 3.
So he's taken 4 points of damage this whole fight.
Yeah. Barbarians, when they rage, are really hard to kill.
I know. Sandtide. Hee hee.
Teehee teehee.
Alrighty. And with that, will be the end of the Sahuagin's turn. It is now Beowulf's turn.
Alright. That weak one, is it still standing? The one that I attacked last turn?
Yes. It probably cannot survive another attack like that, though.
All right. I do a quick circle wide with my broadsword and bring it in a slashing motion across someone's chest. Okay. That'll be my first attack. That's only a 10 to hit.
Unfortunately, a 10 does not hit, as they manage to bring up the trident just fast enough for it to glean off and just... and you see a sparks fly into the water.
I'll take that momentum and bring my dagger underneath their exposed section again and try to drive it into their gut.
Okay.
Once more. That's a 16 to hit.
Alright. And with the 7 points of damage, that will do it.
Alright. Rip it out. Bring my boot up, kick it over, and turn to the next one.
Alright. Good work, soldier. Alrighty.
That'll be my turn.
Alright, sounds good. Alright, it is now Taurus' turn. Let's see. Okay. And he is going to do a goring rush on this Sahuagin as he goes down on all fours as he places his blade on the back, and you see as he just dig these massive fingers into the stone as he just goes full Hail Mary, and then as you see as he comes back around from you, Cirrus, he just rams his head upwards as the massive sharp horn makes the attack. Ooh.
Did he roll bad?
Gonna hit. No, he rolled good.
Oh.
Question is, how good?
Let's see. Like, this thing's fucking dead good as it just gets gored on the horn as he lifts it up and then throws it back down with his head as this thing just splats across the stonework.
Cirrus is seeing this, just like, God damn.
Yeah. Alright. And that will be the end of Taurus' turn. Actually, no. He is going to use his bonus action, and he is going to do a rallying roar. So I need everybody to roll a d4 and add that to your hit points.
How about if we hadn't been hit?
Is that max or hit temporary?
It's just a... it is your max HP, not your temporary. Okay. The only exception is Adara and Briar because you're not within the immediate area.
I was gonna ask.
Oh. 4.
Usu, no.
Oh no.
3.
Why do they bully you?
Why are the dice bullying Usu?
Alrighty. And that will be the end of Taurus' turn. It is now top of the round. Vale, you're up. Adara, you're on deck.
No, this is Patrick.
Do I have to make another strength check?
Actually, yes.
Okay. 20.
Alright. You are strong enough in order to catch yourself as you kind of also get bumped up against one of the Sahuagins that is dead because of you. As you do, you manage to grab the side of the platform here and kind of just...
Yeah, I pull myself up onto land.
Vale's having the worst day.
And how many Sahugans are out right now?
2. Two that you can see, only one that is currently interacting with Adara and Briar are out of your guys' purview.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's like, okay, the guys are handling that. I trust them. She doesn't know what's happening with Adara and Briar, so she's going to start running that direction.
Well, what you're probably going to see is Adara's hair all flamed up, and a wolf on the other side of the Sahuagin who's angry, and one on the ground.
Ow!
Ow!
Unfortunately, are you gonna do a sprint?
Dash, yeah.
Okay, 6. Okay.
Adara looks banged up. I mean, she healed, but like she still took hits.
Yep.
Okay, let me double check something really quick.
So that was your full action. You still have your bonus.
Yeah, that's what I'm checking right now.
I will say this, for health points, I am almost full. I'm just saying, by technical terms of being hit by things, she looks banged up. I am fine on HP.
Okay.
So, before you're like, I'm gonna heal you, I'm good. I promise.
I do nothing then.
Okay.
All right.
I didn't want to take away your bonus action. Like, I'm good, I promise.
Alrighty. Well then, that being said, that will be the end of Vale's turn. Adara, you're up. Sirius, you're on deck.
Yeah. She angry. She gonna do that final strike. That's a 13 plus 6, so 19.
That will hit.
Yay!
Yarp.
Yarp. I was just watching Hot Fuzz the other day. 8 points of slashing damage, so she swings again. Like, wide stance, pulls a swing.
This thing barely has a hit point to its name. As you come over and you cut into the arm, it just... and you can see that there is, like... It's holding on to just the skin itself as a good chunk of the blade went through the bone and sinew.
Yep. So she swings and then just looks at Vale. Why are you wet?
I fell.
I'm sorry.
Alright. And with that, that will be the end of Adara's turn. This is now Sirius's turn.
Yep. Alright, well, hack and slash. I'm gonna attack with my longsword.
Alrighty.
That is a 16.
Move you up close to... Actually, you can probably... 16 becomes an 18 if you decide to flank.
Okay, sure.
Alright. That will hit.
And it's a 4 slashing damage.
4. It's gonna be... Alrighty. Is that gonna be the end of that turn?
I should have read my tooltip sooner, because my longsword has the defensive attribute. When I have a shield that will fit alongside the longsword, I can use my bonus attack to attack with my shield.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, I didn't really make a pre-made for that, so what should I roll on that? Just a flat d20 on that?
I think as a bonus action, you just roll flat d20, and then it's... I think it's like an additional d6 for damage.
Yeah, my shield doesn't say anything about what damage it does when I use it, so... In which case then, d20. Ah, that's a 12. Wait, if I'm flanking, 14?
Yes, 14 will hit. I was about to say.
Alright! And then a d6 is a 5.
Alright,
So, bonk damage.
Alright, this guy barely has a hit point to its name as well. Alrighty. I think that's going to be the end of Sirius's turn.
Yep, I don't have anything else I can do right now.
Okay. So who again? Gonna take the disengage action. Alright. And this Sahuagin flees into the water. Barely with a life point to its name, but it is gone.
Righteously warned away from messing with us.
Yep. And that will be the end of that Sahuagin group's turn. Briar, it is your turn.
Chomp, chomp.
Well, there's nothing to chop on. The one that just ran is gone.
Oh, did he run past me?
Well,
He disengaged.
He disengaged and ran.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Ran
Sorry, I was
into
like,
the
wait,
water.
hold on. Sorry, I had to like walk away for 2 seconds.
Can she chase after him?
I mean, you could attempt to come around.
Or is there another? Is there another that's in the vicinity?
Not that you can reach, but as you do kind of chase like a dog going after a chew toy, you find yourself stopping at the water as it rushes beneath the stone bridge that is created for it. And you see that there are at least 2 other Sahuagins as you notice the rest of the party out there. Unfortunately, that is your maximum movement. If you want to sprint, you can.
And we're all very startled by this white wolf suddenly being here.
Another one.
Am I within distance to bite one of the other Sahuagins?
Unfortunately, no. Not with your current action economy.
Alright. Well, I will sprint to at least get closer. And I'll growl and look real scary at him.
Yeah.
You can intimidate as a free action.
Okay. Can I intimidate?
Yeah.
I just roll for intimidation.
I mean, a big old white wolf comes running in and the temperature in the area gets colder.
Let's say, well, they do have a -2 to their charisma, but you can certainly attempt to make a charisma 17.
19.
The girls are scary.
Yeah, no, this hooligan's afraid.
Yeah.
Let's go.
With a 19, gosh.
Yep.
Even just a technicality of numbers, a nat 20 would have brought them down to an 18.
Alright. Zahugan is afraid.
A
Good.
big scary dog.
Alrighty. And with that being Briar's action, it is now Abel's turn. He is going to make an attack on the Sahuagin, hopefully to finish it off with a 15 plus 5, so unnatural 20. 2d6. Oh shit, max damage.
Let's go.
Yay! Abel's scary.
So with 16, as he comes up and around, the kind of somewhat bloodshot eyes as he whips around and just completely bisects this Sahuagin as it falls into the water dead in 2 pieces. Alrighty. And that will be the end of Abel's turn, probably after a little bit of movement. That's about it. Okay, and it is now the second Sahuagin's turn.
He's not doing great.
Yeah, he's gonna follow his buddy, and he's gonna use disengage and...
Curse Splash.
Yep. Take the fucking hint.
Maybe don't fuck with these guys.
No
if
matter
we're
how
out of
yummy their pasta smells.
if we're out of combat, seeing Vale wet and then watching the Briar run, she's gonna be like, wait, and then panic over her brother and run back into the other room.
Alrighty. That battle has concluded.
Yeah. Adara's gonna come rushing back over behind the wolf and just in like a quick succession, if Sirius is looking at Briar like, it's Briar, but immediately tackle you into a hug.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just, she's beat up and she's looking at you like, are you okay? Like, she's the one hurt very hard, but like, she's making sure you're okay.
You would see that Sirius is actually pristine. He didn't get touched at all.
Oh no, she got kicked the shit out of. Down to 2 HP at one point, Aaron.
We're still level 1. It'll get
Hey.
better.
I know.
And with
It's
that,
still better
Two
than-
at the end of this.
I think with that is the perfect time for us to go ahead and take a quick break.
Yay.
Yay.
Alrighty. So, that being said, we're going to take a quick 10-minute break. We will be right back. See you all then. everyone.
We're back.
We beat up some fish people.
Yeah.
Sahugans. Electric Boogaloo. Again.
I mean, they're pretty common monsters in most water areas, so.
I say it as a nod to when we played Sandtide. That was the first fight we had, was with Sahugans.
Right.
I wish Kayla was here.
I know.
Reminisce about Wenry nat 20ing a boot to her face.
However, Kayla is having a wonderful time out west, and I hope she's enjoying it.
Yeah.
Alright, well then,
And
friends.
then we should see her next week.
Yep.
And friends, as we jump back into it. As things begin to calm down, you find yourselves grouping back together.
Oh yeah, with force. She had tackled her brother because she was scared.
Adora, loosen your grip a little, I can't breathe.
Oh, sorry. You're okay? As she says, she's bruised up, and she's obviously been stabbed, twice?
She's bruised and banged up. He's pristine. Basically,
Yeah, which is
hardly has
funny.
even a scratch on him.
There's that look of just concern, but also a little bit of guilt, because, they had just fought,
Yeah.
Yeah, Cirrus would at that point then just return the hug.
Yeah. She will hug back without crushing your ribs, at least. Just muttering, I'm so sorry, this whole thing is complicated.
It, in more ways than one, I should have handled things better, I'm sorry.
Yeah, and she just nods and just hugs you a little bit tighter, but not to pain. Just enough emphasis of just, it was a little spooky, because the twins generally don't go too far away from each other.
Not for long, at any rate.
No. And then she'll pause and then look back at Briar going, yes. That happened.
How do we deal with this?
Briar, are you okay? Trying to make sure she's good? A woof woof, heck, and bark.
As you woof heck and bark, with there being even the inch of calm here, Briar, you wait as the minute passes and you no longer feel the hold of Fenrir as your shape returns back to your humanoid form.
Yeah, Adara's just holding her hands up, just... Yeah, it is new. Are you okay, though? Or...
I think so. That's
that
never
was-
happened before.
Okay. Well, it was really cool. Oh god, the puns, I'm sorry. You can see, I'm not trying to do dad jokes.
Briar will roll her eyes.
So it's safe to assume that voice you heard earlier was... that? The wolf thing?
Fenrir is... presents himself as a wolf. He dons the apparel of a wolf. While he is somewhat humanoid in appearance, that's generally the vibe he's going for.
Well, at least he knows who your allies are. It was a little, spooked for a minute, but it helped.
It's not as though he is acting as me, but I was compelled to transform. But
Gotcha.
I still recognized my allies.
Okay. So long as you're okay and we're good, and you're okay,
I'm okay.
it's a bonus. It's a weird bonus, but it's a bonus. I assumed that maybe that was just your druidic kind of moment, not Fenrir.
In a way, to slightly acknowledge this, it is.
Well, you know what I mean. Animal shape, Briar would have chosen it and done it, versus Fenrir going, nah, fuck this.
It's both.
It's both.
Yeah. Okay.
I've never been able to wild shape yet, but in a way, I suppose it's very much the same thing.
All right. Well. Anyway, Vale, are you okay? Because again, you came running up to us sopping wet.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time I saw you, you got pushed into the water.
Yes. I'm fine. Just
Okay,
wet.
good.
Tataris, also good? Like, we're good? No one's...
Briar will look towards Wolf. Are you okay?
I am fine. I do a bit of a sword flourish before sheathing the knife on my belt and sheathing the other.
Yeah, I think...
sheathing the broadsword into the vault.
Yeah, so I guess
Briar
the
will
ones that
kind of
took
smile
more...
a little at the flourish.
So I'm guessing Abel and Adara, as their classes should indicate, took more of the damage. And then she'll just kind of like look at her dress and then poke her fingers together and looks at Vale like, could you help me later?
Yes.
Thank you.
You see as
Sad anime
Tataris.
eyes.
Tataris reaches under his jacket and he pulls out what looks like a very red rag that has slowly turned pink over years of washing it, as he just
Oh, you missed a spot on the other one there. Little higher. There it is. Yep, you got it.
Thank you. See, as he just goes to the water and just like wrings it out to the best of his ability, and yeah, it's it's just a rag that cleans his horns.
I'm assuming dinner was about to be ready when all that happened.
Yes,
I believe it was.
we've got a fishy, I believe Alfredo pasta going on. I think you'll like the recipe, Adara.
Okay.
You'll find it a little familiar.
Like one of ours from home?
Very similar to it.
And she just points at you, like, you did a thing?
And he'll point at Vale. She did most of the work.
Huh. Alright, cool. Has no other thought to it. Food is food.
Yep. Alright. As you all come together next to this warm fire, it's probably best to assume that whatever tried to harangue you guys earlier will not be doing that again anytime soon, considering, whatever did live probably will tell the tale to not make that attack again.
Don't fuck with these fuckers.
Like, holy shit. Yeah. As dinner is eaten, roasted fish is consumed, and everybody's belly is full,
Yay.
we may now commence with a long rest.
Yay.
Yay!
I gained back the one last hit point I was missing.
I'll
Okay,
take
my
first
spell's
watch.
back.
Yeah,
They'll
I'll
take
take
first
second.
watch.
That way, at least I have my exertion points back and during my watch.
I'm good for taking whenever watch.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
The three of us. Rock, paper, scissors.
What'd you get?
Paper.
Oh, I got scissors. I guess I gotta decide.
I guess I'll take that first watch then. Well, after Vale. After Vale and Adara.
Okay,
So, Cirrus, Briar,
I'll take
Vale.
last watch.
Okay. And I'll put Abel. Taurus, and then Beowulf for the last. Okay. As you all commence with a long rest, start off, Vale.
Me.
You find this small cat as it comes out from hiding, still sopping wet.
Oh,
You see as it looks at you with this kind of unamused, like, half-eye look, and then before it goes, and it whips its tail as water is flicked off of it.
The audacity of this tiny cat.
Take out blanket bundle. Would you like to be dried off?
You hear a light mew before turning around and coming back to you with a slightly this expectation of clean me.
Wow.
I will dry the cat, and I will also offer some of the cooked fish.
Yeah. And as it is, this creature actually does not need food.
Okay.
Or air to live, as it is a conjured creature, but it will still take the food.
Okay.
As it takes the food, it kind of wisps away. Probably more positive a reaction than how that started.
Mm-hmm.
And as your watch comes to an end, Adara, you do take place as uneventful as Vale's watch was. You keep an eye on where those hooligans had ran off to in hopes that they don't get brave.
Can you imagine it popping over the edge, sees her, she glares, and goes away. Like, nope.
The watch is uneventful. Cirrus, as you
Yes.
trade place with your sister, you keep an eye out on things, also keeping an eye out in the general direction. No assault or avail, so that goes off without a hitch. As Briar, you, after finishing your trance, are completely well rested, and you take a seat and find yourself in a state of slight boredom.
Okay. Imagine Briar probably has a book or something that she might have brought with her. Maybe she'll just kind of sit and read while she's on her watch.
Okay. I mean, it's easy when most paper is not really affected by the freezing cold, but with all the water in the air, you kind of get the pages sticking to your fingers every now and again.
She just grimaces and almost looks down at the book as though it's the book's fault. Like she's just annoyed.
And as the hours pass uneventfully, Abel comes out, and you see as he kind of just nudges you a bit, you want to go in and stay mildly more warm. You can.
Very well.
And he takes a sit out on the side of the tent. His watch goes relatively uneventful for him. And then to Taurus, as he lumbers himself slightly awake, and he takes Abel's place And keeping an eye on the general direction, he actually takes the fishing pole and does a little bit of fishing himself. I'll let you guys know the results of that soon. And then, as the hours pass by uneventfully, Beowulf, you come out and you see as the Taurus has caught quite a few fish for the travels on the way back up. And you do the final watch. And the night ends uneventfully.
Okay.
Nothing was brave enough to try and make that attempt.
We made a point.
Anything that was watching on that first go is just like, maybe not.
Nah.
Yeah. As all of you pack up and ready yourselves, you move out and achieve passing through the Great Basin with little to no problems. Of course, with the assistance of the Taurus to guide you to the most safest path possible. It does take you guys half the day getting through the Great Basin before finally reaching level 6 of the dungeon. And here, you find yourself in the Radiant Forest. As you see in the threshold of the descending cave, or in your guys' case, ascending cave, it is a bright, beaming light before finally passing through and letting your eyes adjust as you see across the entire canopy of this massive floor of this dungeon are these huge radiant crystals that are reaching down towards this huge forested area. And I truly need a forest here. It is full of life and greenery. There is plant life everywhere here.
Now, Cirrus would have some magical understanding, probably guessing that the crystals simulate some kind of sunlight for these plants.
Probably more than likely, yes. It does act as a means of photosynthesis. You can see that the greenery even like kind of halfway crawls up the walls of this dungeon floor.
You know, not for nothing, it did suck that we fell all the way down here. However, this is gorgeous.
Yeah. Just can't take it lightly, though. We're still deep down in the dungeon.
Feels almost a little uncomfortable about like the forest stuff for a moment.
You okay?
I'm fine.
You know, when people say they're fine, they're usually not fine, but we'll take it.
We won't cry, but brow raise.
It's nothing, it's just... going through thick forests always make me a little on edge. I have a dream that I'm plagued by, so even if the forest isn't familiar, it just happens. But it's fine.
That's fair.
Well, hey, if you ever want to chat about it.
Thank you.
Just for the sake that it's a new day, she does have Wary Stance back on.
Okay. That's good.
So she's back down to 3 exertion points. I feel like the idle chatting between Adara and Briar happened now more a little bit, but she's now like trying to explain the weapon that she's eventually going to have, and it just sounds so completely weird, I think, to anyone who hasn't seen this weapon before that she was trained on.
Cirrus can back her up, just like, oh yeah, it looks like this, it works like this,
So that's why you see my fingers doing that weird motion on a regular hilted blade. It's weird, I know. Muscle memory.
Briar's just kind of nodded. She would nod like, yep, I'm sure.
I wish I could show you.
It'll make more sense once you see one.
If we see one. You don't just happen upon those weapons.
No, but I'm pretty sure when we get back to town, we'll be able to get a nice one for you.
Do you have that kind of money? I don't.
Good point. Maybe we can walk by a shop and see one.
Again, unless... I think you'd still need Arthur to see one of those.
Yeah. You think maybe he'd take a phone call when we get back up there?
I don't think I can actually reach him. I think that just goes to Mom.
As Tatoris takes a step up, well, you'll actually find that I am quite skilled in actually traversing through this particular area. Unfortunately, there's no straight path.
There never is there?
Not in a dungeon.
Yes, well, believe it or not, some of the water does come from up here, and that makes it its way down here, so, or down there. But in due time, we'll be able to clear through this floor with relative ease, as long as we're not running into any of the unusuals.
Please don't put that energy out into the universe. It has a funny way of answering when you do that.
And when you say unusuals...
Oh, the general wildlife here is a bit more cave-like, but has evolved to live in this temperate climate.
Player talk. I would just talk your ear off on how that could possibly be, but...
Usually, cave monsters usually like to live in caves, but when there's a massive underground forest, sometimes they change. Alright, as you guys move forward, let's see. After about a quarter of the day passes and you guys manage to make your way halfway through this dungeon. Vale. Something glistening catches your eye. As you pass by one of these trees, you notice that there is kind of this blackened shine as if it was scraping across it.
Oh, this is a bit odd. She will examine it, try to see if she can tell what it is.
Make me an investigation.
Okay. I got a 5. That sure is some stuff.
It's shiny.
as clear as it can be in terms of the range of the DC, as clear as it can be, it looks like some kind of creature that was covered in witch oil that kind of just scraped along the side of the tree. You're not exactly sure what direction it went, and you're not exactly sure how big the creature is, but if it's up to about eye level with you, as you are now, you can somewhat detect that it's not a big. It's not a small creature. It's not humanoid size.
Okay. But this is witch oil?
Yep, it is witch oil.
Ooh.
I'm gonna collect some of that if I can, but also point out to the rest of the group that something quite large has passed through here.
There's no floor boss on this level, right? And she's looking at Taturus like, please tell me we're not running into one of those again.
What did you find?
Markings left by something brushing past. It seems to be covered in witch oil.
Witch oil?
We still need those. For that.
Vale, do you point this out to Beowulf, the markings?
Yes.
Okay. Beowulf, your passive investigation tells you that something of a larger sized creature by classification. What is odd about it scraping along this is that it almost kind of has this bony segment to it, like very thin, very long, and it just kind of... And you can see that it's not salvageable witch oil. Unfortunately, it's kind of like oil that was wiped across the wall.
Yeah, it's probably just a smear.
And the smell of it is obviously very mechanical, but even worse, it kind of has this stink of necrosis. And that's what your survival will tell you.
Gotcha. I point that out to everybody. I'm a bit curious though. DM, would I know how prevalent witch oil use is in the world? Is it something that naturally occurs, or is it like used in every machinery? Stuff excretes it naturally. What is witch oil's place in the world as it stands?
As far as what you know, given your rather recent release of life, into life, you know that witch oil has kind of become this brand new gold rush in the world of Eardsihimmle. This stuff was left behind by the excretion of titans. To the knowledge that you do know about the titans is that they were defeated 25 years ago, and their death left behind these massive pools from their own bodies, as well as where they had once rested before the arrival of Ostius.
Okay.
So definitely this dungeon, which was originally the housing of the titan known as the Earthraiser, a massive earth-bound creature, they had probably long been excreting this stuff into the earth for millennia. And so that's why you're kind of finding it all throughout this dungeon, and why it's such a useful or a somewhat common occurrence around here. You're also well and aware that witch oil has a particular property in by it is capable of replacing most spell components, but it burns through quite a bit.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Thus, its name, witch oil, because magic.
Mm-hmm. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, I point out everything I notice, but then I defer back to the group.
Well, my vote is to avoid it, because we really need to get back up top.
Yeah, and this is just a smear on the wall. Not much we can rescue of this stuff. If we find more, we can collect it, but...
Lo-Fi agrees.
Do you have for witch oil?
Sorry, what was that again?
What use do you all have for the witch oil? Or is it being collected for the guild?
It's for Briar.
It's
For Briar.
well, Vance also is looking to acquire witch oil, but a witch oil helps me not have negative repercussions from my affliction. It helps alleviate some of the symptoms.
Interesting. And Vance?
Do I remember exactly what he said he was using it for? Because I just remember... Because Briar was the first to be recruited for the guild, and he kind of explained that he was doing something with witch oil.
He is a researcher, and witch oil being the brand new hot thing on the scene. He is deeply invested in getting witch oil, mainly for research and development purposes.
Cool.
Because
Alrighty.
witch oil is so recent, 25 years or so, I recall learning that it first appeared from Vance. He wants to research it and develop it for whatever use he sees fit, I suppose.
DM, do I know how long I've known about witch oil? Since I've been underground 50, 60 years?
As I had noted to you, everything I already told you is everything you know.
He's asking
So
us
I
this
don't
new
know.
information to him. I think, sorry.
Do I know if what they were experimenting on me with, like, does that predate what they're saying? Like, have they been experimenting on me with witch oil longer than that?
Oh
No.
my goodness.
Or-
Excuse me.
No, witch oil was a much more recent thing. Yours was in the experimental of the mind. And
Okay.
that didn't require much witch oil, but you probably heard it every now and again. They didn't see fit to give you any anesthetic for their experimentations.
Gotcha. Okay. Wolf is thinking over a lot of things and isn't sure what to say just yet. So he clams up and gets lost in thought.
As you all begin to continue to push into the forest, you find yourselves hearing the rustle of footsteps and as well as the sound of various voices in the far-off distance vale. Humanoid voices. You begin to hear some of the conversation of something of getting ready and preparing for the continued descent further into the dungeons.
Do any of the voices sound familiar?
Not a one.
Okay. Her ear twitches, and then she kind of looks in the direction. It's like, there sounds to be another team here.
Maybe the expedition looking for... And she points at her big horned friend.
it's worth asking.
Well,
It sure save them having to go any deeper.
Well, it's never bad to at least run into another venturing party.
It's true.
As you all begin to enter this massive open clearing, low grass, a massive circle of trees, and what seem to be various bushes that kind of pop up here and there. And you see with what looks like to be a rather tall, broad, humanoid-looking man, light brown hair, a bit of facial hair to him, and he's carrying what looks like to be an axe, covered in this kind of like half leather, half metal armor. You see a halfling woman, kind of in this very light dress and what seems to be this kind of staff with this kind of like electrical looking kind of arcing staff at the top. You also see with what looks like to be a dragonborn who female dragonborn, very thin, a little lithe, and what looks like to be a number of daggers that are kind of like bandoliered across their chest. And finally, you see with what looks like to be a kind of like sullen-faced, cloaked, human-looking man as well, who is currently just flipping through his book, and before the head looks up and sees all of you, as you look like you have been camping out in the dungeon for several days.
Yeah, I know. I can only imagine the state of Adara's hair right now. The poor thing.
Cirrus has tried to help, but there's only so much he can do.
I know.
We also probably smell a little bit
Funky.
dank because of the basin.
We look tired. Well, if no one else says it in the group, at least Adara would be like, well, hello! Just immediately try to show that we're friendly.
As you guys wave, you see the little halfling as she stands up and she looks past all of you and sees the massive Minotaur man as she's like, Taurus? And
Hey, I think
as
that's
he
your friend.
kind of just
Even
like
better, I think we found your friends.
gently walks around, Maples. My wood, Maple. As he gets down on one knee, and you see as she just rushes into his massive arms and gives her a big hug. Oh, you're all safe. You're all safe.
Happy ending. Yay.
As it's like, oh my goodness. Before we even, where do I even start? You see as the human man comes up and pats him on the side. It's like, it's alright. Much apologies. I'm Albert, and he extends one of the massive gauntleted hands. I'm the party captain for the Uthbone group here.
Adara would accept it and shake his hand. It's nice to meet you. My name's Adara. This is my brother Cirrus.
Glad to see we found you. We were a little worried we wouldn't.
Yes. And see as he kind of nods, you see as the other two come walking along. It's like, well. Looks like that we've all managed to see ourselves well and alive. And you see as the Dragonborn lady, we were worried sick about you, Taurus. I'm glad that we were able to start making our way back down, but it seems like somebody beat us to the punch.
Oh, not on purpose. I will tell you that. Happenstance, very much happenstance.
But a happy result.
Yes.
As you see as the kind of like hooded figure is so like, well then it looks like we can cease our descent for the time being, but I think we might need to actually get some sleep before we start going back up.
We've been doing fairly well for camping.
At least this place isn't wet.
Yeah. As Tatoris kind of like kind of smacks the young lad's back, is like, no, don't be rude. These are friends. Actually, my goodness, I have forgotten entirely to ask what your group name is.
Dara looks back at the group with like,
Cirrus is going to be thinking really hard.
Cirrus, weren't you writing it down in your book at some point?
Well, yeah, I had an idea, and honestly, seeing Briar yesterday kind of sealed the deal for me. I mean, we have 3 wolves.
We just kind of like huddle. Is it this name? Yeah. Uh-huh. Whisper.
You see as Albert, as he kind of just raises his hands, worry not, it takes everybody a bit of time in order to figure out what the name is.
We've been down here for 3 days.
So we've kind of had a little bit of time to figure that out.
That makes quite a bit of sense.
So, he's gonna mutter to everyone, if you guys aren't opposed, we're...
Player talk, I think we were okay with the name we saw earlier, right? Everybody gets to say.
What you guys think?
Yeah.
What name?
I think
The
so.
Six Fangs. Or so
Sure.
was it? Right?
Yes. Yes, that was the one I thought of.
Okay, go for it. You got it, Kendra.
Alright. Well, we are the Six Fangs.
Well, and you see as Albert kind of looks across everybody. It's kind of a unique name, given everything, but yes.
There's been an odd theming in our group lately. Yeah.
It's appropriate when you get to know us.
Yeah.
There's
Well-
6 of us. What's not to understand?
You're absolutely right, my friend. Well then, we from
Says Baby
Guild
Rock.
we of Guild Uthdurn must give thanks to each and every one of you. You've helped our friend, who we were a little bit too late in trying to help at this point.
Oh, please, he helped us too. It's been a group effort.
Well, with that said, I think it might be a good time to try and make camp and see what we might be able to do about getting our way back up to the dungeons.
Well,
Please.
thankfully, Beowulf has a fantastic skill to help make it a little bit more secure.
I do?
Yeah, your thing.
What am I making secure?
The
Your mold
perimeter with
earth?
Your meld
Oh.
earth thing?
Yes, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. You want me doing that now?
It seems like we're going to be setting camp, probably tackling the rest of this place in the morning. Well,
Okay.
morning, he makes air quotes.
Alright. Yes, I can help prepare with that.
Yeah. I guess we'd also be, catching these guys up on how the hell we found their friend and why we're so far down.
I think it'd be a good idea to... Do we want to share the information of the
We
thing
should.
that happened?
Whatever that is dangerous.
Yeah, I think the more people that know, the more people we can help.
We made a mistake, we own it.
Yeah.
At the very least, tell only guild members. It shouldn't be announced to the general public. It may cause mayhem and pandemonium.
Yeah, the guild members, adventurers, they'd be able to do something about it, but the general populace, we don't want to start a panic.
Well, considering that this is a guild group and we're all stuck down here together.
Yeah?
Seems fine then.
So we'll probably
Yes.
give the Cliffs Notes version of releasing...
Whatever the fuck that was.
Press X to info dump.
Yeah.
Effectively.
Yeah, we fell literally so many levels down and blah, blah, blah. And then, we thought was friend, was not friend, instructions unclear.
Friend to someone, but not to us.
As you guys reveal this information, you get the quick introduction of all of the characters. The human man is Albert, and you see as the halfling woman is Maple. You see the dragonborn woman is Varin, Varin, and the young wizard is Locke, Loch.
Aw, no shock and barrel.
Aw.
As you all describe this, you see as they kind of take it all in stride. As Albert, oh god, I'm gonna get those two confused now, god damn it.
Yeah. That's what happens when you name them so similarly, bud.
As Albert, as he kind of leans backwards. So, story is ancient evil lady is released, but yet I think the better question is, what direction did she go? Because if it was in your guys' direction, you would have at least read into her.
We did not tail her. We waited for a hot minute. We kind of wanted to live.
We kind of knew we were a little out of our depth. So, yeah.
Well, hold on. If you just wanted to live, then sure, yeah, fine, I get it. But this is also somebody that could have killed you.
Yes. Yeah. However,
why didn't
looks at Beowulf, looks back at him. We got enough of a hint that if we stuck too close or pushed buttons, that decision to leave us alone might have been a decision to end our adventures very quickly.
As he looks towards Maple, I mean, kind of fits some categories of vampirism, but we're talking about somebody that was encased in Luxline crystal.
Yes, and cut it down in one shot and broke open the wall.
I mean, if that's the case, they were probably going to be coming out relatively soon. Stuff is very difficult to break.
That's why we're trying to get back up.
Unfortunately, we can't send word to anybody else until we're out of here.
And then we ran into your friend here under the effects of that floor boss.
Again, such shame. Such shame.
Hey, it's fine, man. You
we all make mistakes. You didn't unleash a monster upon the world like we did, at least.
Yeah.
Well, as Locke kind of leans in a bit, well then I guess we shouldn't really push our luck on this one.
Mm-mm.
We might want to go back and try and do a little bit of investigation if we can.
Well, there is another team running around somewhere, but I don't know if they. When we first entered, they went down a different path. Yeah.
And we're not sure what their mission is down here. We came down here to squash some bugs, and then we ran into this mess.
Huh. Well, I mean, I'll say, at the very least, you guys did succeed. It's just, as far as the tower is aware, you guys are probably in need of help. If you haven't returned by now, they're probably sending an expedition team to come get you guys, if possible.
Well, we dropped, 11 floors?
Somewhere around that? A long way. Thank goodness we have water to land in.
They might be searching the first floor, and could be some time before they reach us.
So hopefully we run into them on the way up.
Right.
How long does it take on average to escape this dungeon from this depth?
from this far down, you'll probably be looking at least another 2 to 3 days. If you decide to not stop moving. But if you intend to take some rests in between the floors, you've got about 5, maybe 6 days left.
Oh boy.
Mom's gonna kill us.
Yeah, I think we kind of promised to check in with her as soon as we were really comfortable and settled, and now...
Ronald Weasley!
We're adults, but I still feel like we're gonna get grounded.
No call, no note. Car missing.
Ronald Weasley!
Thank you, Tara.
Yeah. Right. Well then, as Albert looks towards the rest of his party, up to you guys. As Dotoris, as he kind of breathes in a bit, I believe that we should probably stay on this floor until we've managed to gather enough supplies and then get some water down in the Great Basin. And also probably wait for another party to take care of Gadon first. Simply, just for the sake of our safety, and I do not wish for us to repeat the same mistake.
That's true. And then Adara actually will pause and look at Beowulf like, since we're gonna be down here for a minute, do you want me to catch you up on some things that I promised I would? And she means, like, Lumeria and all that stuff.
I suppose so, if we have some time.
I mean, now that we're a little bit bigger of a party, and it's a little safer to kind of let our guard down just a smidge.
Well, I would like to impress upon all of you to at least continue your ascent at the very least.
Oh yeah, no, we're not stopping that. I just don't want to overload my friend while he's trying to keep on guard or something. That's all.
Of course.
You are now titled friend, by the way, Beowulf.
Congratulations.
I am. First I am teammate, now I am friend.
You saved me from drowning.
That I did.
Well, you see as,
I look forward to being friends with you.
She just smiles and holds out her hand to you. Yep.
Shakes the hand.
She also knows he's been through it, and bringing up that lady is probably not doing wonders for him, so she's trying to cheer him up even further, but she does mean what she says.
He has definitely gotten a lot more tense ever since Castella broke out.
Yep.
And it hasn't been able to shake it off.
So I would say at any point when we're having like a good procession where we need to go, she'll start kind of filling him in where he left off of what he knows as best she can.
Okay. And he would be exchanging what he remembers. And asking questions for sure.
Yeah. Is there a role for that, like a history or something for her?
I mean, you know Lumerian history extremely well. You were raised in Lumeria. You were told everything.
That's true.
Between the good, the bad, and the dirty.
Better education system than the Americas.
Lumerians are not shy in that sense of facing their own history.
Nope.
But
she just wants to help fill in the blank so he doesn't feel so, out of the loop with everyone else today.
You find yourself learning a lot about the exchanges of power. You find out a lot about the recent reemergence of Roya and his position as king of Lumeria. Lumeria being returned from the Adamantine Bastion. You learn that the man that had assisted in your release the first time, many years ago, Canis Metellius, now known as Metallius, the adamantine dragon, the dragon god, has taken his place in Dracovania. and has regarded.
and their parents were also their court mages for a little bit too. Yeah.
It's a small world after all.
You are made aware of the reemergence of this new age of enlightenment, brand new technology, as it is now currently being advanced further thanks to witch oil and all the brand new materials that are being found in the dungeon here and around the world. You're informed of the massive continental shifts and the breaking of the East and the West in Alanon. You are informed of the arrival of the new gods and some of the history that comes along with that, as well as Roya's position as a god, now a god of chaos and order, and his position in kind of all of that. You are also informed there are a ton of brand new gods.
We lost you.
Oh, sorry. You are informed that there are a ton of brand new...
We heard nothing.
I think it may be the cable.
Yeah,
Sorry.
we heard nothing.
There
Better.
you are.
Sorry.
We just gotta let you know when it happens.
Okay. You're aware that there's the arrival of a ton new gods. As you have already been made aware of Naraya, you are aware of Nibus, the Black Sand, Zagej, the Vithran Scholar, Arya, the Great Songstress, Lilani, the Luna Lepidoptera, Lazarus, the Good Doctor, Metalius, the Dragon King, Latif, the Storm Sovereign. You are aware of Ithrit, the Winged Lion, Chashir, the Phantom Feline, Miramar, the Viscountess of Fungus, Mythica, the Weave Mender, Rorakis, the Red Dragon Queen, Sentinile, Lord of Chaos and Order, Corvidova, Marquess of Ravens, and Orpheus, the Duke of Dreams.
Yeah, I think the only other added lesser god was just Mirios.
Mirios is the Lordess of Chronomancy and Records of the Endless God Pantheon.
Gotcha. I just wanted to actually... Where did she land?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, there has been some shift along with the Devils, with the recent, much more permanent imprisonment of the Devil King known as Osmodius, the Divine Punisher. Mephistopheles, the King of the Crossroads, has taken the position of the Nine Hells. You are also aware of Athenia, of the Sanguine Consort, Beelzebub, the Corrupter, Volvara, the Golden Ecstasy, Cerberius, the Rancorous Sommelier, Mor, the Vivacious Mistress, Zembrick, the Icarus Warden, and Grippa, the Viscount of Vultures.
I'd imagine if the rest of the group was listening, they're like, how the fuck does she retain all this in her head?
And Wolf is like furiously scribbling notes.
You know, she actually was really good in history class.
Don't worry, I will actually copy and paste these
I
names.
was gonna ask, thank you.
You have a brochure?
I can write things down, and if you need, like, later once we're back up there, anything on me has been drenched in,
And sorry, we resold our textbooks, so...
No, but I'm good at writing. She does actually have a calligrapher's set as well.
You are also aware of the arrival of two new beasts of this land, specifically here within Alanon. A creature, a bipedal dromaeosauride type creature known as a kukuru. These are very fast, very light creatures that are often used by messengers and usually used for travelers that want to be able to get around fast if they don't intend to take a Venraver. And then as well as the arrival of the Grob, Grob. a massive, round-looking creature with a kind of this extended neck, whose these massive plates that kind of segment along the back, and as they kind of curl themselves in and extend every now and again, it sharpens the edges of these plates, and they use their heads like massive axes. They were lovingly named by the dwarves of this land. They are massive, they are slow, but they can pull and carry anything.
Yeah, anybody who wanted a history lesson, they got one from her today.
If I had a little bit more artistic ability, I would lovingly show you all what a grob looks like in my head.
Buddy.
My bud, my dude.
Give us a little more distraction. You have a bunch of us here. Write it down or put it in Exodus. We'll see what we can come up with.
Of course. But
I love drawing creatures.
Literally every single one of us here could possibly do it.
Of course. I'll attempt to do so later. But as far as information goes, you have been sort of given a light crash course into the age of excess.
Several hours later, and I think that covers most of it for now.
There's, of course, some of the political intrigue stuff, but that
takes more time.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
You've got 2 scholars in this group. How long has we been walking, though, to have done all this?
Yeah. Oh, you guys have been camping here for quite some time.
Oh, camping, okay. You made it sound like we were leaving already. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. No.
Meanwhile, I think on the if afterwards, I guess the twins are also partially on the lookout to see if their dad just shows up in the background. Now that they know, it's like, motherfucker,
by the way, Cirrus is probably going to ask the new group, did you guys happen to come across somebody walking by? They had this, had a cane, a white cloak, pulled up the hood, but red beard, dark skin?
You see as Albert kind of leans back a bit, trying to think on it, and you see as Varen turns her head. Talking about the Ashman?
The what now?
Is that what he goes by?
The Ashman. Local legend here in Gary Morth.
Describe what you're thinking of. Like, Adara's squinting.
As she goes into a bit of the description. Sorry, wrong one.
Boss music!
Yeah. Well, for a lot of circles, especially where I like to kick it, there is a mage. Somewhat tall, often wears kind of like the robes of a tower mage, but he is fury incarnate. I've only ever got to witness a fight with him once, and it was against some of those cultists, the Order of something, whatever their fucking name is.
Hey, Cirrus, do you think you can draw him while she's...
Oh, I'm not so good at people, but I can try.
He wears...
So he's going to proceed to start scribbling while they're still chatting.
His hair is like, flame going upwards. His presence commands this kind of dangerous radiance. It's almost sickening. You could taste the metal in your mouth.
Adara just holds one of her curls out like this.
Yeah, like that, but...
She'll let her hair
More
go up in
furious.
flames for a second.
Yeah, more furious like that. But... the way he fought was as if it was a creature looking down on somebody with pity. But every attack, every spell was explosive and dangerous. Anybody that got close was warned to step back. Anybody that wanted to help was warned to stay out of the way, and his very presence, looking into the eyes of one of those order members, was like staring into somebody's soul being burned from the inside out.
Adara pauses and looks at Cirrus like, is that what you saw?
And Cirrus will hold up his still rather rough sketch, but it's a pretty accurate likeness. Maybe a little off in places, but does he look something like this?
Yeah, quite a bit like that.
What has he been up to?
I don't know, Adara. I don't know. Well, yeah, we've been looking for him. We were down there a little bit ago, somewhere around 9th, 10th floor, I think, before we found Tataris.
But after the floor boss.
After the floor boss, before Tataris, yeah. He was going by, he seemed okay-ish, but a little worse for wear.
No, I'm sorry to say, but is looking towards the entirety of the group, nobody has seen him.
Brimmlight.
Huh? What was that,
Ignis
Verna?
Brimmlight?
That's our dad, yes?
Yeah. Apparently
Points
our...
to the sketch.
Yeah.
I know him.
Yeah. How do you know him?
I met him at the tavern before we descended into the dungeon.
Really?
The look of just long stare, blink. Does everyone else get to see my dad before I do? Is this some sort of cosmic
Is
joke?
that what he called himself? Does he refer to himself as the Ashman?
Or do
no.
other people refer to him as that?
No, it's...
Seemed like everybody else was referring to him as the Ashman, speaking of how he would leave ash in his wake. He was very mysterious. He offered to buy me dinner and recognized my station. I had no idea who I was talking to at the time.
Oh, we're not... She's not blaming you. She's holding her hand like, no, that's not... We haven't seen him in 15 years, so this is...
And honestly, you really couldn't have known.
No.
Vale. In the
Yes.
middle of this conversation, you hear the snap of a branch. As
I look.
You go to look. As you look up towards the tree, you see something as if it coils around it.
Uh-oh.
And in a single spring, come barreling down towards all of you, is this massive bone-like snake creature that is drenched in witch oil. As it slams into the ground, the entire encampment explodes out. And you see as this creature is quickly trying to get to you.
Oh, shit.
I throw myself on the beast and start trying to grapple it.
If it's skeletal, you probably have a few options for handholds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Dara's already got the weapon out.
I flex my arcane muscles and I'm trying to get my hands around its head and jaws.
As it attempts to go for you, and you, Beowulf, as you go to grab towards its jaws, your hands touch it and they slick away.
Oh, Adara would probably swing at it.
Yeah.
Am I allowed to?
Yeah. Go ahead and make me an attack roll.
Wake up, Dice! We have one more roll to make!
Yep, you guys get one more chance here.
Oh! 20! Woohoo!
Chance?
Nat 20.
Nat 20? Alright, go ahead and roll me damage.
Dumped it out of its case. Maybe I should do that more often. Alright, ignore the thing. Double damage is 20 points of damage. 10 points of slashing, doubled for crit.
As you swing, your blade hits the oil and then cuts to the bone. As it does, you see as you pull the blade back, it is just slipping with a ton of this oil.
Oh yeah, she's gonna lean it back down so it doesn't keep going towards her hand, and kind of swing it, flick the stuff off.
Yeah. As it turns towards you, there is this verbal ethereal hiss in your general direction, Adara, before the massive back end of it tries to coil around you, Vale. Go ahead and make me a escape DC, acrobatics, or athletics.
I will do acrobatics.
Okay.
He's a 15.
15, as the massive bones, as they begin to try and coil around you, and you can feel them almost try and almost stick into you, you manage to just push yourself up and through as you get out of the grasp of this massive creature.
I can only imagine it's like gripping wet soap at this point and just there she goes.
As you can just hear as the bone of the maw begins to clack on the top and bottom, and you hear a voice coming out of it. Come so close.
Excuse me?
Return. We will need to try this again later. As this creature kind of coils itself back, and you can see up on the tree, kind of standing, looking down at all of you, is this darkly cloaked individual with a hood over the face. As he kind of just holds to the side of the tree. Beowulf and Vale. You are familiar with this cloak, this outfit of particularities. You know that this is one of the many, many extended hands. A member of the Order of the Sharzad.
Aw, crap. We're here for the cult stuff?
And with that, is where we're going to go ahead and end today's session.
Oh, shit.
Oh boy.
Did I just waste a nat 20 on a monster we're not going to actually fight? God damn it.
I know, I didn't even get a roll to touch it.
I only have...
Unfortunately, this creature cannot be grappled.
Real good, okay? All I did was dump the dice out of its case and I went,
Alrighty. Well then, that being said, we're gonna do some quick personal announcements, and then we're gonna head on off because I got to get over to the other PC and get things ready.
It's live time.
Yeah.
Yay.
Alrighty. So, that being said, in terms of relatively quick announcements, I am back to live streaming again. I got some Final Fantasy stuff going on, and I got some Friend Around and Find Out with Blue as we do our brand new podcast this year. And I am also well into production for quite a number of videos that will be coming out over on the main channel eventually. But for right now, that's all I have. So with that being said, I'm going to throw it over to Tara.
Almost called me Briar.
Yeah,
Damn.
I do
All
it throughout the game, and I try not to do it at the end of game.
All right. It's me. I'm Tara. You can find me on Blue Sky at Tara Corbin VO or YouTube at Tara Corbin. Not a whole lot right now, but if you are interested in seeing what might be coming up in the future, please feel free to follow me there. Other than that, we'll skip B because she is not here, but check her out at Pastel Werewolf on Blue Sky. She is pretty cool. On to you, Blue.
Hi, it's me, Blue, or as Blue Kazanate. I play your little fighter here, Adara, who's actually not a wet piece of napkin. Thank God we're playing A5E. I am also back to streaming. I'm sorry, half of this month has been kind of bupkis for me. I am trying my best, but I'm going to try to keep more regular streaming schedule. I am also doing, as he said, friend around and find out with him. Generally, it's on Fridays. Things happen. We did it on Saturday this time, so it should be not next week, but the week following kind of deal. We're going to be back. Other than that, I am also posting art, and now that these episodes are out, I'm also going to be posting all of the AoE art that I've been sitting on. Thank God. It's been hard. Other than that, that's really all that's been going on with me. So follow me on Twitch under the same name, Blue Kazanate, and also on Blue Sky, which is where I primarily post all the artwork. And yeah, that's all I've got going on. Check my page for the scheduling because it changes per week. And I'm going to toss it over to Kendra.
Hi, everybody. I'm Kendra. You can find me at Transient Day on Blue Sky or on Tumblr. I'm mostly trying to focus on school stuff and get through that, which I should be done in June or probably at the latest early July this year. At the same time, we are also going to be working on getting the new studio prepared so that we can move over, hopefully in April, May-ish, and get that all done and taken care of.
Yeah.
But thankfully, we're getting everything else ready for the house and getting that all figured out and done. If people would call me back! Anyway, I think that may be about it on my end. I'm going to pass it over to Uzu!
Is me. Hey, I'm Roguzu. Everywhere. Anywhere you want to look is Roguzu. And yeah, I draw all the time. You can commission me. Want your characters smooching? You want them with a fat ass? You want, I don't know what you want. I'll do anything.
Smooching a fat ass?
Hell yeah, I'll do that too, I guess. But yeah, that's all for me. We'll go to Rymac.
Hello, I'm Rymac. That's Rymac the Kobold at Blue Sky, Twitch, and YouTube. I don't got much going on. Back to you, Yarrow.
Alrighty. Well then, that being said, nothing else pressing?
Like,
just cult stuff.
Share, subscribe, whatever you want to do.
Alright.
Smash that like button, reskeet that tweet, yo.
Alright, well then, that being said, thank you all so much for hanging out with us. Thank you for spending your time with us. We hope you stay safe out there, and as always, see you next Sunday. Have a good night, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.